Stream elements. Tulie 3D is now live.
Able to ban him
Streaming
live
art,
is because I had
chill
his
stream with Tulie. Returned from viral bronchitis, hashtag chill, hashtag vtuber, hashtag 3dart, hashtag blender 3D, hashtag art. Hihi_3D. Hi Tulie. I can't stick around tonight because I'll be really busy tomorrow, so I'm just gonna stick around long enough to say hi and catch up a little. Hihi_3D. Mike.
There we go. There we go. Okay, sorry. Sometimes it turns off my mic.
Hihi_3D. Yes.
Alright, hello, welcome everybody. My name is Tulie, and today we are going to be chilling. I am actually doing something very fun in the background. What I am doing is I am redoing some hands to then redo a body mesh, because I am remaking myself in 3D. But I have to be very careful, but right now I am focusing on, like, hands and feet. Actually, wait, if I'm focusing on hands and feet, hold on.
Hihi_3D. Hell yeah.
Yeah, hold on, wait, if I'm focusing on that, yeah, I think I can show off. Yeah. I just have to be very careful because, so, in the creation process of this, I did...
OMG 3D stream pride pog time to co-work apply subdivide caret 7 to mime do l.
Oh no, subdivide, oh
Hihi_3D. I'll quickly turn on my lurking PC so I can lurk properly.
So you can lurk properly. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wait. Oh, let me, I guess. Hello?
Oh, hey.
Hey. I'm actually streaming right now.
Hey, Tulie.
Hi.
Hihi_3D. Also, be a mic and will
I will
to
be
your
honest,
house and spray
we
your
are
PC with the hose.
Zap is trying so hard to get me into silver. So if he's quiet, that's why.
Ah.
I am giving the man the biggest carry of his life to outdo how bad his teammates are. Be like, you like shit!
I was right there!
Subdivide
Job!
PC to
No, I
confuse
was
the
there!
water.
I'm sorry, boss!
Oh.
This is why you're silver, you bitch!
I am in silver!
Exactly!
Okay, wait, I'm looking down on my hand. Hold on. Okay, I'm looking.
Dude, that would have been a fat ultimate too. Dude, in that instant, I did 4,000 damage.
What have
Nice.
you done? House catches fire. Niche and chaos.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know where you are.
Oh yeah, no, so some people
Oh, I'm
in my
respawning,
chat.
that's where I'm at.
Hihi_3D. Tulie F shocked.
I have my chatters, they are having fun about subdividing.
Fine Biumkit inbox this is
Oh! I mean, there's nothing like a good chuckle over subdividing.
By the way, I did over 1,000 damage at that one instant that I came back on.
Oh,
I bet you I out-damaged the guy.
Oh, by the way, I'm sorry that I wasn't like here earlier. There was there was a hurricane that went through my state.
Oh no!
I'm doing okay.
I hope you're safe.
Well, not first time, no, but
another ult. Okay.
It's just whenever
they
like,
have triple support. Oh shit.
Whenever like
yeah, sorry.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Oh my goodness, Nylan is there. Hello, Nylan. Welcome, welcome. We are chilling like villains. Yo. Okay, wait, guys.
This triple
Marathon
to try to get for me.
The news about Marathon.
Marathon? What about it?
Do you guys not know? Do you guys
Nylan
not know?
Don't reduce your prices, BTW.
About the word marathon?
No. If it was only that, then, there wouldn't, how do I put this? You had the, lead...
What that penny revive on purpose so I can farm.
You had the art director
That's
of Bungie, having to make an emergency stream, and I'm gonna post the picture in the, Discord chat.
Okay.
And this is what happened. Like, don't worry, I'll give more context. It's really bad. It's really bad. Like,
I will always be okay with more context.
Yeah, so this is a man who is not doing very well right now. Oh, oof. And it's so bad. Like, oh my goodness, no. Okay. Let me know, Silver, if you have seen, the context that or not context.
I like the energy, Silver. Keep that up.
Give me a second, Tulie. I'll see it in a second.
_3D. Tulie,
I'm too busy showing glowing bouncy balls up Zap's ass.
I mean...
I am doing so much drugs!
What?
Wait, what happened?
I'm Rocket Raccoon and he's Storm.
Ah. Interesting.
Dude, I almost have another ultimate, by the way.
Oh,
it is crazy how much I am popping off.
Also, Fake, I am so proud of you that you have bought a book, but,
TL.
Get
Bungie's
the
GTA
my
Marathon
penis!
was found
Get
to
off
be
my
using plagiarized assets. Offakey _3D.
TLDR. Okay,
Miss
yeah,
Brooke.
Nylan knows. Nylan knows.
roll.
Also, okay, don't.
Okay,
I'm
finally
figuring
died.
things out.
Let me see.
But
Well, I killed them all with my ult.
by the way, I just want you to know that is...
Okay, so who is this dude?
Okay, that is the art director in Bungie for the newest game of Marathon. And here's where it's getting really, really bad. And when I say bad, I mean, oh my god, this is... Like, okay,
Oh my god, they're hitting me with every cooldown, I can't see the game.
Like, I am not like, usually people exaggerate certain, like, feelings about a lot of things or whatnot. But this is, without exaggeration, the biggest case of plagiarism in video game history, and I am not even joking. Because it's not just, a couple of assets. So for context, there is a looter extraction...
I stole the moon.
You had, like, the original Marathon game was, like, a gritty, like 1990, like, early 2000s, early kind of like shooter game, and it had like a very distinct look where it was more like gritty and kind of like leaning towards like a Japanese like Ghost of the Shell aesthetic. But then they decided, hey, let's do like a reboot where the aesthetic. Hold on, I'm gonna post what the aesthetic looks like. Because they decided like, hey, we're going to like reboot the franchise, but with a very distinct look that. And when I say it's distinctive, I mean it is very distinctive. And it's... There's context which, by the way, I'm going to reveal to you guys that makes it even worse, that the internet doesn't even fully know because of who else is involved.
before that, so this is a game called Bungie by the company Marathon.
No, other way around.
The game is Marathon by Bungie. Isn't Bungie who made Halo?
Yes. They also made the Destiny games.
So there's a 3-sec stack. You ain't carrying, bitch. I am the carry. Holy shit. I love that so much. I am 46. The second highest kills on my team is 24. I am doing almost double the other. Holy shit. I have almost 50,000 damage.
If you want, I will elaborate. Let me know if I should elaborate.
Why are we triple tanked?
Go for it. I'm listening.
Hi, Kimi. Hi, Kimi. Welcome. We are actually going to be doing an interesting dive into. By the way, in that VC chat, I put the book
in that VC chat. I put the book I bought.
Oh yeah, I saw. Like, it looks like the real book from like the actual game, like the in-game, like I can hear the. But yeah, hi, Kimi. Welcome. But yeah, we are going to do a discussion on Marathon. So okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, so for context, they decided to have. Oh, found these stupid things at GameStop. Nice. They look cool. Oh snap! I think it's also because the announcement of Murder Drones being. Murder Drones is now like streaming on like Prime or something like that. Yeah, which I think is like awesome. So yeah.
_3D.
It's not based on the
appearance of any in-game book that I know of, but apparently the
Hell of
book
a
dives
Boss
into
will
the
also
history of
be
Atris.
on Prime.
Well, I mean, Oh yeah, I did hear about that. Yeah. Oh, but I'm sorry. I need to focus on the story right now of Marathon because it is very important. Like, it's...
Marathon started as a 1990s gritty shooter by Bungie, the guys that did Halo and Destiny, but now it looks like what? Continue.
Okay, so the specific aesthetic that they decided to go with is sort of like digital realism, which, you know, that's, I think that's how they, like, even termed it, where the idea is you have, like, a lot of, like, typography that leans towards, like, a cleaner
Oh god,
kind
we
of...
have a cloak and dagger. I'm terrified of this.
Like
they're gonna dagger, cloak too much.
Like a more, like, cleaner and more, like, popping kind of, like, mech sort of aesthetic, where it's basically, like, Harajuku, like, machinery. And I think, like...
Okay.
Now, here's the thing. There is a very distinct look that they decided to implement for this, and they even had, like, a cinematic trailer...
Bro, there's no way.
That came out, and that cinematic trailer was directed, like... How do I put it? Like...
Okay! Holy shit!
Oh.
Where are we?!
Oh. Are you...
Iron Fisting. No, I am doing God's work, and my team is just so shit!
Don't worry, I'm listening.
Oh, okay.
Lord Stone Studio.
This man...
This man loved Marathon.
That's gonna keep happening. We don't have great teammates here.
Hi, Warstone.
I am doing so much! It hurts my back!
Okay, but here's the thing.
The only time we went...
Oh. Go on. I'm so
like,
sorry.
I am legitimately the only thing getting kills on my team.
Billy, you're gonna have to talk over him. He's gonna be like this.
I am so sorry, everybody. Zap is big angry over his own gameplay. But anyway.
Not my own gameplay, bitch.
Okay, sorry.
Don't call Tulie a bitch.
Okay, sorry. Oh my goodness. Ooh.
Tulie is a nice lady.
But anyway, so Marathon, that they even had, like,
oh my god, our Moon Knight finally killed something other than me! It just took him using an ultimate! When I was ulted, it had them all 1 HP!
Tulie, you can mute him.
But won't he be even more mad?
No, Zap would understand.
Would he? I don't. No. I will let him vent like a nice little easy bake oven. Do they vent? Do easy bake ovens vent? I'm trying to remember.
They cook everything with light bulbs. I don't think so.
I can only imagine Zap playing Myst.
Oh, but anyway, so Marathon, for this, like, version, and by the way, the alpha of the game, is the only thing that's come out. The full game hasn't even come out, like, yet. So they made an official trailer that was like a cinematic trailer, which, by the way, was directed by Alberto Mielgo, and that is very important to note.
That name sounds familiar.
Keep in mind, the kills I have is over double whatever the second most is on my team is. I have 55, and the second is 27.
So, if you don't know who Alberto Mielgo is, so, okay, I love the Into the Spider-Man, movies, and in fact, Alberto Mielgo was the original artistic inspiration, and he was originally supposed to be the art director of the first film, and that's where, like, a good portion of there's a very distinct visual, aesthetic that Alberto Mielgo has, where it's sort of like not quite painterly, like, surfaces in 3D, but there's, like, a more, like, comic book kind of, like, pop to 3D surfaces.
Stone Studio.
I love
Enter the Spider-Man.
Enter the Spider-Man. Yeah, no.
I love Spider-Man Enters.
I am just trying so hard to get this win for silver, and it just shouldn't be difficult, man.
This is why I'm here.
Now, this is why this gets very very interesting, and I do hope that right now there is a protection order.
_3D.
Intrusion of Spider-Man.
Intrusion of Spider-Man.
No, but here's the thing. Alberto Mielgo he is a complicated individual. I will put it that. Like, he is actually a really good artist. I want to make that clear. If I were to ever work with him, that would be a gift.
I'm not dying because our group is
But here's the thing. He has a very distinct art style, and you might, if you have any... Unfortunately, if you have any art book copy of any of the Into the Spider-Verse, any of the Spider-Verse 2 movies, any of the art books, or any of the documentary behind the scenes stuff, you will notice that there is no Alberto Mielgo listed as an art director. And unfortunately, that's because when there was I think it was in 2020 or 2021. I don't know when it happened, but there was a very there was the Sony leak where basically you had multiple films and projects that were leaked, including directors' names and personal information. And there was a very distinct time when Alberto Mielgo was doing more of his personal artworks, and that made it where if you, for a full solid year, if you looked up Alberto Mielgo, and I think he himself has actually scrubbed this off the internet because it got to this point where
Where are we?
Where unfortunately,
why are we not Luna Olton?
Where unfortunately his more personal art pieces were not seen
Where's
as kid-friendly. Where you basically had art pieces of him in the nude and again 3D sort of painterly kind of aesthetics, and he has very distinct stuff. Now nowadays you can still kind of see more of that gritty stuff, but there was a very distinct period where if you looked up Alberto Mielgo, you saw more of his erotic kind of pieces, and it made it very difficult for Sony CEOs to even want to keep him as an art director.
I can't do more!
And what ended up happening was they basically cut him away as the art director, but they kept his aesthetic in the movies. So the entire aesthetic of Miles Morales, his whole universe and how certain light kind of interacts. And in fact, Alberto Mielgo made a very distinct Facebook post where he was like, "Hey, unfortunately, I have to legally say that I am not officially part of this production. Sadly, I wasn't seen as family friendly enough." And there was a whole history where unfortunately he was let go from being an art director in a movie production where there's clearly his aesthetics, And in some instances, they do, like, kind of, like, skirt around, like, giving him credit, sort of, but you end up having a bunch of the artists, like, in production not give him, like, any credit. Now, the reason why this is interesting is because you basically have an artist who, in the past, he himself has
40,
been...
almost 38 final hits. The second more is 10, and it was the supports! I did almost 4 times more than anyone else on our team!
Oh, jeez.
It was pretty
And they
bad.
want to say I wasn't carrying. Check the stats. Holy shit!
I'm not gonna lie, this time Zap actually has a reason to be upset. It was pretty bad.
Ah. I will admit, I'm sorry that I don't know the full lingo and whatnot, but I endeavor to be a better learner.
It's all good. Pretty much, what it means is he was our...
They said they weren't a bad team. They said they weren't a bad team. They were dog shit!
So, it depends on the role, but the reason why Zap carried is as a DPS, he got more kills than anyone else
GG.
combined. He
Yeah,
also
by far.
he also was distracting them, and he also got a lot of momentum.
Dude, I hard carried so hard. Holy shit. Dude, like, clear this out. I 55,000 damage, 56,000 damage, alright? 56,000
Which is a
damage.
lot,
Round it up.
which is a
Okay?
lot.
The second most in the lobby is 36! Almost double the second highest in the game!
I will say, these hands are looking
A
fantastic.
lot of the times his crash out's
I
not
hope your
warranted.
current
This one
project
actually
goes
is.
well, and I'm
This is
interested in
insane!
following its production. I just
I
have
have
to
almost
sleep.
the same damage
Before
block
I
as
go
one
there,
of our
which of
tanks!
these hands do you plan to use?
The ammo!
Oh, I'm gonna use...
You know what? The opponents knew this. Do you know how I knew this?
Cause they went triple support and started wish to suck my cock the entire game. They were giving me the sloppy copy of a lifetime.
Oh, dude.
Who needs a prostitute when I have these enemies? They suck my dick for free.
Dude, the
3D.
witch actually, what you
okay.
didn't see was
That one looks really
the witch
good.
would
The
actually
shape is great.
keep the healers at bay,
Oh
killing
no,
us
I
before
didn't
we
see
could-
that because I tried to get them, but there was just too much to do.
So it was literally
Alpha T
you and the
_ 3D.
healers and
Keep me
whatever.
You
posted.
know
in the
why
Moon
we
Knight-
honestly
I'm only
lost
going
that, by the
to
way?
head
Because our
because I had
dumbass
to.
Luna couldn't hit a heal button, ultimate. Our Luna couldn't hit the ultimate button.
By the way, we had a Luna and a Cloak and Dagger. I had the most
Alpha T
healing of
_
our
3D.
team at 35 as
Also,
a rocket.
don't be afraid to at least
Yeah.
lower Zap's
The only
volume.
person that out healed me was their rocket.
My favorite part was someone saying on the team that I wasn't the carry.
You were the carry. I will give you that. You were the carry.
Check the stat, bud. You're not the carry. I'm looking at the literal stats and how I am literally worth more than all my teammates work together.
You know, it really hurts when he says this because I am his teammate.
Well, you're the exception because you healed me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Han, who said it? What dumb bitch said that? It was the invisible woman who said that. The dumbass Emma. That tank that was take 90% of the game, and I almost block as much damage as them as DPS.
Hey, Ofig.
One specifically to say good night.
Night, Ofig.
Good
Have
night,
good dreams.
Anyways, you want to do one more?
No, dude, I already quit. I quit while you were doing all that. You were crashing out. I quit the game.
I will relax after work by
I-
playing this game that makes me unimaginably upset.
Yeah.
You don't understand what I just
Anyway,
done.
go actually can be posted. Good
For Zab, it's Marvel Rival. For me, it's Guilty Gear. I love it.
Oh no! Oh, okay. But wait, I need to go
Yes,
over
marathon.
yeah. Okay.
I
mean-
was saying he was the only exception. Yes, he did do heal, and he's my friend. I'm trying to help him get out this shit rank because of how terribly his teammates are. And I am literally doing more besides Silver because he's just healing. By the way, Silver has 44 assists because he healed me! He healed me!
I also have more healing than both of them combined. Sorry, Tulie. So, hey chat. So tomorrow, 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. PST, I have to check in with the podcast. We're going to be doing a Hear Me Out cake with Vera, with Devil, with
Nylonomal.
oh my God, brain fart.
Average Marvel Rivals game.
I think the real reason why you won
Elias.
was because you went Cloak and Dagger for our strong heal ultimate that counteract mine.
Uh,
I was farming your Jeff and
on the second episode of Queers and Shears podcast. That'll be a lot of fun. I'm raiding into Tulie.
Oh snap! Thank you.
I want to be honest. We would have won it if you didn't get that third healing.
I will see.
Yeah.
I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Peace.
Yeah, you guys were smart to go triple heal, and you recognize I was the threat. you literally went double tank, so you have a front line that can't die, and triple heal, so you stay alive longer, and just had Scarlet Witch, so you have someone aimbot my cock. Yes, I would have won if it wasn't for that first support. That is a bunch of horse shit, and you know it. I have double the damage output of anyone else in the game for the almost.
By the way,
only
Tulie,
reason you would not have had enough.
Hello, thank
Zap
you,
also
everyone, for the raid.
Zap also plans on raiding into you when he's done.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Like, you wouldn't have won if you guys sucked.
Oh,
Nah. You just had.
thank you so much.
I would have won if you didn't get a third support. That is not debatable. I was every fight I destroyed you guys because I built my ultimate every fight and just farmed you.
I love
you
this, by
only
the way.
started winning when you got a third support.
Silver
good,
fan.
bitch, I was the only one
Pirate
doing
raid.
good. I moved that didn't kill shit. Like I was the
Thank
only
you
thing
so
killing
much for
anything.
the
Stop.
raid.
Y'all, what do you mean, y'all?
Thank you so much for the raid.
Holy shit!
Holy.
I can show you why
Silver
it's
fan.
not y'all. It is all
Silver
me. Let me
14
show you
14
guys
Taupe
my
first
main
mate
account.
Silver 14 14
Also
Taupe
kitties.
first mate Silver 14 14 Taupe first mate Silver 14
Don't
14
think about
Taupe first
the
mate
info you
Silver
know about the
14
kitties, just
14
enjoy the
Taupe
kitties.
first mate Silver 14
Well, no,
14 Taupe first
listen,
mate
I ain't
Silver
talking
14
shit
14
that you
Taupe
guys
first
don't know
mate.
what you're doing or that no, like you guys did good.
So,
by,
for Tulie's chat and everyone in my chat, normally, after a game, most people
Yeah,
just
help
go
me with
into
my
the new
friend.
game. It's rare for a crash out of this
I mean, go
where,
ahead, report.
both,
I don't care. Like,
We're-
it's my old account.
where both parties stay for over 5 minutes after a match just to yell at each
Yeah.
other. This is not normal.
No, now they're mad because I'm smurfing and they're reporting me. I don't care.
I
Like,
mean,
what
you.
do do?
I mean, you smurfed and they still couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, because I haven't played much. And, rank reset constantly.
For Tulie's chat, the term smurfing is when
Look
a
at the time.
player of
Yeah,
higher
because I was 1v, like,
A higher
61
rank?
mean.
has an alt account with a lower rank,
Like, again, look at the time.
Nylonomal.
and it's usually so
Someday
they
this
can
thought
help their
will get out.
friends level up.
Someday this thought will get out.
No, not everyone was right. What are you talking about? Everyone was right. What are you talking about? But no. If you look, like literally, like 157,
Those are nice hands.
almost 158 hours
Thank you.
to 20, because I had to move. I had to move, and I wasn't able to play hardly anything. Rank
Also, a
reset.
hurricane.
Yeah, well, no, that was I was started playing the game after the hurricane. Brother, you're bad. Okay, are you dumb? Are you like? Did you get
You're
drop on a head as a baby?
probably a 15-year-old that doesn't understand.
I know. I'm just biding my time to get as much ad time as possible. I'm just using the fact they're giving me ad revenue right now.
Oh, is he
But,
in your chat?
Yeah, they're still in my chat, giving me free views and ads, so I take it.
Oh,
50, like, yeah, I'm bad. But dude, I love how you're just shitting on me because you're mad that I was the reason you almost lost.
I love it that the winner came in
It'll boost me.
to
Easy
smack
scrub,
talk.
alright, easy, I don't care. You can literally... Sure, I have the view, I have the free views, I have the free ads. Shit.
Money's money.
No, don't time out, don't time out. Let them give me free engagement. I don't give a shit.
Zap, do you actually have a mod?
Yes, because our Luna held onto her ultimate the whole time.
I'm actually more shocked that Zap has a mod.
Yeah,
Look at Zeb's mod too. Zeb loves
It was Hago.
controversy.
Right? You need to view out the right, dude. So wild.
He's not gonna tell his mod
Yeah,
to time out
right?
people
Not at all.
when they're
Yeah,
acting
dude,
like
it was
LMAO.
shit.
when we
That's
all
what
died.
Zeb
I know,
wants.
right? It was crazy. And we didn't support ult push in with my ult to kill your whole team. I know it was stupid that my supports didn't do that. When it would have been the easiest thing.
You're talking to a 13-year-old Zeb.
I don't care. What are you, Chris Hampton? Like, Jesus.
Let me
Like,
tell you why.
just for reference, the second highest kill on my team is 10. And the third highest is tied with 8. I'm
One
38.
day I want to
Let's see, 20, 28, 36. Guys, I literally have more final hit kills. No. I literally have more final hit kills than all of my team combined. All of my team combined. Well, yes, that makes sense with you as heel, but the other guys were playing musical chairs and was switching to every role. Why, dude, this Jack Maxwell played 2, 4, 6, 7 different characters. 7 different characters. He went from Iron Man to Spider-Man to Doctor Strange, Hulk, Groot, Broken Dagger, and Venom. He played it all. Man was just...
He shouldn't be ranking. He should be testing it out in quick match. It sounds like he's not comfortable with characters.
It sounds like he just needed to be able to do some damage or something. Like, Jesus. Again, he was tanked majority of the game. I almost blocked the same amount of damage as him. Almost blocked the same amount of damage as him. As DPS.
One day I'll learn why Marathon is garbage and why a man got spammed plagiarism while he was streaming. Also,
Oh yeah, dude, I do charity shit. Yeah, yeah. I almost raised $1,000, by the way. 110 away. Dude, Silver, you missed it. The guy just said, "Never mind. You raise money for cancer. You're better in my book." I was like, "Damn straight, bitch." I get that charity raise.
I mean,
I help them kids.
You know what? Hey, I will. You know what? At least he stopped. At least he's like, oh shit, cancer. Okay, you're actually.
No, leave this man alone. Don't touch him. Or
Stop. Leave that man alone. Stop it. Stop
Right?
it. Leave that man alone.
See that I raise money for kids with cancer.
Money.
Stop. Leave that man alone.
Okay, wait.
Also, hey, chatter that is really angry at Zap. If you really respect it, $5.
Hi, give me 1 second. What do you mean trying to flex the amount your raise is kind of cleansed? I literally just said from 1,000. That isn't me flexing. That's me trying to convince you to help me get to that 110 away so we get 1,000 raise.
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
That is streaming 101. When you have a
you wanna know what flexing? Me flexing is saying I raised 5K over 5 years. That's a flex. Me saying 110 away from 1,000 isn't a flex.
You watch anyone who is raising money, it's a strategy to push it to the higher limit.
Yeah, but that's not, by definition, it's not a flex. That isn't me like, ooh, I've raised almost $1,000. Look how cool I am. That's a flex. Me saying, hey guys, I'm 110 away from 1,000 is not a flex. That's me trying to convince you to donate so we get to 1,000. Because that's like the whole philosophy of if you convince them to help me get to a round number.
Correct.
Well, I didn't say bitch in a mean way. I said bitch in an enduring way. Don't act like you never heard that shit before.
I'm not gonna agree on that one, Zach.
Yes, I did. I literally said, damn straight, bitch, I raised that money. That's an enduring bitch, not a disrespectful bitch. Learn the difference.
Oh wait, I think I can finally mention. Okay, hold on. Okay, phew, wait. I have breathing room. Hold on. Okay, so Marathon. And Alberto Mielgo. Okay. So for further context, Alberto Mielgo helped, like, who by the way, like, up to this story, on his own, like, separate path, he helped with, like, the aesthetic, like, the entire aesthetic language of, Into the Spider-Verse, like, films, and sadly is only credited as the art inspiration, even though he was supposed to be the art director. And, you know, like, many people do know this, and he actually was hired to direct, like, this cinematic short. And he has a very distinct, like, style, where you have, like, characters kind of, like, where it's a very distinct, like, kind of lighting choice and how, like, female characters are sort of presented. Like, there's a joke about how, like, oh, he always uses the same, like 3D character, like, model, like, in all of his projects, because they always have, like, messed up, like, lipstick. He also, did, like a very distinct, short on, like, Love, Death, and Robots. So, again, very distinct art style, and I want to make this clear. This guy has had a past, like, this specific dude who helped, like, direct it, and I want to make this clear. He's not in fault in what is going to happen, because he was only responsible for directing, like, the cinematic, like, short, so he's not, like, responsible as the art director himself. So, fast forward, and apparently Marathon is now in a huge controversy where it turns out, and it was revealed, hold on, I need to get, like, the user's, okay. So, there is an artist named Anti-Real. They have a very distinct art style, and they have had it for over 10 years. They have established that for over 10 years. And on, 2 days ago, they said the Marathon Alpha released recently, and its environments are covered with assets lifted from poster designs I made in 2017. Bungie is, of course, not obligated to hire me when making a game that draws overwhelmingly from the game design language I have refined for the last decade, but clearly my work was good enough to pillage my ideas and plaster all over their game without pay or attribution. This isn't like a case of, oh, they were just lightly inspired and then, whatever. No, they lifted entire fonts, like lettering. Even the artist, her own, signature. She even inserted a lost joke in some of her typography and designs. And she did it, as a really clever, little joke. But apparently, you have, this is what Marathon's page looks like, and this is what her page looks like. It is 1-to-1. There's no distinction. It's almost, exactly 1-to-1.
Damn.
And she has said, I don't have the resources nor the energy to spare to pursue this legally, but I have lost count of the number of times a major company has deemed it easier to pay a designer to imitate or steal my work than to write me an email. In 10 years, I have never made a consistent income from this work, and I am tired of designers from huge companies mood boarding and parasiting my designs while I struggle to make a living. And here's the problem. This isn't just, they made, a couple of, just a couple of typography, stuff. It is everywhere. It is the entire, texture work. So, I want to make this clear. Not Alberto Mielgo, fault, the director of the cinematic short, but it's the exact, design language, the design on the surfaces of the character, the exact, weird look of how the characters are
Silvered Fan.
Textured.
Article from The Verge.
Article from The Verge.
This is not the first time an artist's work has been used for a Bungie product without their permission. In 2024, Bungie agreed to compensate the artist Tofu Rabbit after she discovered that the design for a Destiny 2 themed Nerf gun was ripped directly from her
I was
fanart.
reading The Verge's report
Bungie has
on
also been accused
what you're
of
talking
using
about,
other
and it
creators'
turns
Destiny
out
2
this isn't the
fanart for
first in
references
12,
and
12
cutscenes
months
without
that they've done
permission.
this.
Oh yeah, no, this isn't the first. I think the problem though is that this isn't just they ripped a couple of textures or an asset here in the background or something like that. No, this is the entire aesthetic and language, and which, by the way, is very ironic because you have Alberto Mielgo, who was hired to be the cinematic the cinematic director for this specific cinematic short, and who helped design the female character in like this short, because there is like a very distinct fascination he has with like a very particular 3D model that he has, but the entire like texture language, the background, just it's. And by the way, that's not Alberto Mielgo's fault that I know of, because sometimes if you're hired to do something, you have to follow the direction of like the art director, and I want to make that like clear. But here's the thing: I have not seen anybody bring up the irony in doing this involving Alberto Mielgo, because they had enough money to hire Alberto Mielgo.
Same article, she also made a post on X in 2024 saying that she hit a reference to the Control plus Alt plus Del webcomic Lost in Her Designs.
Yep.
A year later,
designers
a
do,
player
and they're like,
posted a screenshot
did
from
not
the
pay
game that
attention,
includes a
and they got
coded
caught.
reference to the comic.
Yeah, no, but it's like complete like typography, and there's even a point when someone even said like, "Hi from the future, if anyone doubts the theft of your art, this is also confirms it." They found the loss jokes in here, because the specific like artist, she is into like leet speak, which that's her thing. She has a very distinct art style, and she wasn't compensated at all. She wasn't given any permission. Now here's the thing: what do you think Bungie did? Did they A, make an announcement on their main platform to mention what had happened, or did they make an announcement on any of their Bungie websites, or C, did they make an announcement on their significantly smaller account on X?
They did X.
Yes. Which is really messed up. What ended up happening was you had the marathon. Hold on, marathon.
Yeah, I love how there's an Emma in my back line, and my Emma just said we have 2 DPS. Bitch, you can knock her back and stun her.
Yeah, in immediate response, they said, like, we immediately investigated a concern regarding unauthorized use of artist decals in Marathon and confirmed that a former Bungie artist included these in a texture sheet that was ultimately used in-game. And a lot of people, myself included, would call this cap. Because this isn't just, like, a texture sheet. This is the entire aesthetic. This is the entire mood board. This is the entire portfolio.
So
I almost built another ult, by the way, and I just ulted.
Huh?
So I almost built another ultimate, and I literally just ulted not even 10 seconds ago.
And I'll be honest, I think it doesn't even matter, because it doesn't matter if it was a little bit or a lot. They're still refusing to pay.
Oh yeah, no, I get that, but here's the thing. What I'm saying is that what they are claiming is cap. It's not just a texture map sheet. It is the entire, like, if I play this through, it's the, like, you have, like, weird flickering and, like, yes, textures across everything, but it's the, like, flickering of all of the lights and the weird ASCII kind of, like, look of the character, like, kind of tattooed across them. Even, like, this kind of typography. It's using the artist's typography right here. Right here. It's not just a texture pack. It's literally the entire identity of the person. And this is really, really bad. And again, they said, like, we take matters like this, like the issue was unknown to our existing art team, and we are still reviewing how this oversight occurred. We take matters like this very seriously. We have reached out to
This isn't the first time you've been claimed in the last 12 months.
And that's
Seriously.
the thing. Oh yeah, no, and that's the thing people have pointed out is like, wait a minute, you guys, like, this is an ongoing issue that you guys have done, but here's where it gets even worse. Apparently, it's been found that even though they have said, oh, we didn't know, like, we didn't know that this would, like, happen, apparently you had members of the art team from Bungie who follow Anti-Real. They follow the original artist. So it's including the art director. So there's no, like, oh, how could we have seen that this happened? As in,
Silvered fan.
the title
The Tilty of the Verge article.
St-
Bungie caught stealing artwork
Yeah,
again.
it's that blatant that even so the article talking about this, it's not marathon. It's
Literally could not
Bungie
pump
did
out
it
more
again.
than that.
Yeah? Oh no, but I don't know, it's just, this is so blatant. Like, okay, imagine if, like, I had a way better portfolio, but if I were to have my portfolio a little bit better, but I would probably have, like, something more like digital painterly kind of aesthetics. And I had it plastered around, and there's a very distinct, like, kind of like, hey, like, sort of cool, kind of like ethereal sort of like feeling to characters and whatnot. Like, let's say you had, I don't know, the art, the main artist behind Arcane having like their own portfolio, and they have a very distinct art style, and they even put out like, oh hey, this is like my art style and whatnot, and they have established it for like 10 plus years. And then someone decides to steal wholesale their typography, their feel, their aesthetic, even their SoundCloud, like, selection. That's really messed up. Yeah, and then it's like, good that you're in contact with the original artist for the one-to-one assets found in game, but also, it's the entire portfolio, man. The further back you go, the more it looks like New Marathon. Even the QR-looking pixels start showing up on everything. This is so messed up. Yeah, like, this is the original art piece. Like, these are all lifted. This is the exact... There's even a list of the times that...
Oh, quick, Silver. I do want to say it, because I know we were talking about... apparently the voice actor to Darth Vader consented to his voice being used after death.
We're not getting into that. That is a hours topic of I know what they did and I know what they mean by consented. We're not getting into
and his family are okay with it. I just wanted to say well, again, he consented and his
I'm
family's
telling
okay.
you, that's legalese, and that's not exactly the full truth.
So
anyway,
and the family's okay with it. I just want to say that context that we were talking about it. I just think that's something that makes it a bit better.
It isn't just no.
I mean, do you think it would? So you don't think it would be worse if the family was against it and he wasn't okay with shit like that?
I think
that does make it worse. Yeah, that does matter.
No, it doesn't. Anyway,
yes, it does. The permission of the
Yeah.
like. It makes it so much worse.
I need to go. I'm listening to Tulie finish the story, and then I gotta go. I don't have hours to explain and break down why it is doesn't matter. Anyway, go Tulie.
Oh, so apparently there's even a list of like 5 years in a row where Bungie has been complicit in stealing. Where in 2021, Destiny 2, Witch Queen trailer, you had, like, the original artist Mal E, or Relay 314, who had, like, fan art of one of the characters, like, that was, like, apparently used one-to-one in their trailer without credit, and then they decided, like, oh, we'll credit the artist after the mistake was noticed, but then they took down their own trailer. Then in 2023, Destiny 2 cutscene, where an artist like Julian Faylona, they used near identical fan art in a cutscene. They apologized and compensated the artist.
Silvered fan.
Toss. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't turn on the Twitch integrated throwing system. I'm still trying to fix that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But, yeah, like, identical fan art in a cutscene. Destiny 2 Ace of Spades Nerf gun, where they stole, like, an artist who had who was given a commission to make, like, a very specific, like, design of a gun, named Tofu Rabbit, and apparently, Bungie copied the design for their Nerf collaboration, like, the Nerf, like foam.
That was the
things.
artist reference in the Verge article.
Yep. Where it's like copied one for one, and then they're still in contact to compensate and credit. Now in 2025, Marathon Environment. I think they need to, personally, I think they need to, change that to not just marathon environmental art, marathon aesthetic. The entire thing. Like, use
It's shitty. It sucks that a company that made one of the best FPS games. Well, to be fair, the Bungie now is none of the same staff of the Bungie that was, but it's shitty that someone bought the company and ruined it. It's Warner Brothers Discovery all over again.
Well, I think what makes it worse is that apparently you had, like, some of the original art directors who used to work for Bungie who even spoke out, like, when they heard about this, and they're like, yo, this is, like, totally messed up, and they have had their own reasons why, like, they left. They didn't, like, go into it, but they're like, you know, see, this is just another, like, tick reason why they left. And I think that that's interesting, but it's the entire aesthetic, and I think that that's what's really insane, and I feel so bad because they had enough money to hire Alberto Mielgo, to credit him, who, by the way, like, isn't, like, I want to make this clear, Alberto Mielgo technically didn't do anything wrong, because he was just responsible for, like, oh, hey, like, directing a cinematic short. Like, writing and directing a cinematic short and having, like, a distinct character, like, designed, but I don't think he knew, like, he was given carte blanche to design a character within the confines of a specific aesthetic that he was given by the art director. And it's gotten so bad that, fast forward, apparently today, earlier, you had, the marathon art director doing a live stream where basically he is trying so hard to cover up, and now you have the infamous, like, line of, like, just scrawling text of people going, like, plagiarism will make me God, like, just...
Okay, so I gotta go.
Yeah.
I'm glad I now know why the plagiarism and all this bullshit. I'm glad I know. Also, it's funny because, I end my conversation in this chat room kind of the same way, but with a different message from how I begin it. Zap came in really hard and fast with, so Darth Vader has AI voice in Fortnite, and I think it's a good thing.
I didn't say I think it's a good thing. I think this is the better way, like, the conversation for AI, and I even discuss how, like, that is something I believe is not humanly possible. You claim that it is humanly possible, and there are instances, and that's where I said I would like to see it.
Do you not?
That's just straight up taking me out of context.
Do you not know what SAG-AFTRA is doing right now?
No, like, okay, let me break it down. Say where you can go if you want. Let me, like, give context to Tulie. I want to do that anyway, so. Pretty much what I said, okay, so, like, my take on AI is that it shouldn't replace humans. But if it can do something humans can't do, then yes, that is a good use of AI. That's the conversation of what we should use it for. As far as I am concerned and have seen, because, like, again, I could be wrong because apparently I'm being told otherwise, and I would love to see it. You cannot program, like, a voice actor to be able to say every combination of sentence humanly possible, like you can with the Vader one, for example. If you can, that'd be great, but I haven't seen it. And I think that is cool. I think that's a positive step, because stuff like that makes RP and in depth in a game way more of a thing. Because you can have a full-ass conversation with the character that you just can't have otherwise, you know? Like, well, you can say something random shit and they can respond to you, like, to your voice. So that's why I said, like, if there's any use of AI, that is a use of AI I like to see, which is something that isn't replacing a human, but just not humanly possible.
Okay.
So, yes. That's why, and I find it funny as shit. Because it definitely is kind of funny as shit, because you hear some wacky-ass shit.
I mean, I guess, but...
It's racist sometimes, but it's wacky.
Oh, well...
Like, right, for example, Darth Vader doing a color with Lincoln. For example, he ranked white as #1, and he said brown, the color of mud and rot. And I was like, oh, God,
that's
Vader.
not...
Yo, chill. Chill. Well, it's bug AI. I'm not surprised, you know?
No, I know,
they
but
have patched a lot out. Like someone forced it to say a slur, they patched it out.
so I mean, but doesn't Darth Vader
but
already
is-
have like other voice actors? So I'm a little confused.
Yeah,
I mean,
but here's my question: can you program every type of conversation possible like that?
well,
using
no.
those voice actors?
Well, no, but
And that's what I'm talking about. Like that's like you cannot make this product the way it is. Like I think this type is cool because you just can't do it, and that's something I wish we can figure out a way. I honestly wish we would figure out a way to implement that. So far, this is the closest way. I think there's a way we should go about it. Like for example, we should pay. I think if we're gonna do shit like this, we should use voice
Hello
actors
again.
models.
oh,
heavily
hello,
paid
Ola
for voice
Silverton.
actors.
Welcome.
Yeah. Like,
Hi.
I think voice actors should definitely be paid to pay properly for something like this, you know? Like, where you can do this ethically where people are paid. And again, it's being done to do something that you can't do.
Yeah.
Ola
Again, Silver told me there's a
Silverton.
way to make it work.
What you
I
working
just
on?
never seen it. He never
What am
provided
I?
anything.
Oh, what am I working on? I am actually working on redesigning my VTuber self. So right now I am working on the hands. So that'll be fun. Yeah.
So, like, my question to you, Tulie, is this is how I said to Silver. This is how I want the conversation to be approached. Not ooga booga AI overlords are bad, kill it all with fire, we're all gonna die. No, instead, I think the conversation should be held as this is something that is a cool thing to add, but we need to ask ourselves, how can we do it ethically and with humans?
Ola
And if
_
there's no
Silverton.
other ways, then at this point
Cool,
you just
cool,
don't
I
want
just
the
got off
features, and
Blender.
just like there's just no other way. That doesn't mean it has to go. Like we
Ola
can use
_
AI
Silverton
ethically or use it for a
was
good
doing
purpose.
character
we just
animation.
have to make sure we do it properly. So we need to stop saying we need to get rid of it because ooga booga AI. We need to have an actual conversation so that we can implement things like this. Like you cannot lie and say having a NPC in game respond to your voice and everything you say and actually on top it respond to you like a human being is not a cool and good thing for gaming. That adds to immersion.
It can.
That is definitely good.
Oh no. It can be. I think the issue that people have is that like So here's the conversation on why it tends to be a little bit of a scary
Ola
situation.
_ Silverton.
Oh, thank you.
Cheer one, cheer
Oh,
one,
thank you
cheer
for the
one, cheer one,
cheers.
cheer one.
Thank you. Ah. But yeah, I am actually doing some more work on the like my own like fingers in a way, and I am trying to get it like a little bit better. But yeah, so here's the conversation on why like people tend to kind of be a little on the topic is because here's a scenario that like unfortunately has been admitted that some CEOs want and some like higher end producers want, where they hire someone to do a voice library and then but because like in order for like the barrier of entry for a lot of people to like
They hire someone for voice library, pay them very little, and use it infinitely. Yes,
yeah,
I get it.
yeah.
That's why I say the conversation need to be less about not do it period and be more, okay, how can we make it be more ethical and fair? Like, for example, instead of just giving them a voice library to pay for to use as much as they want for anything, you license it out to only use for a certain character at a time, you know? Like, so if they want to use it for another character or another project down or another game and so on, they would have to keep paying you for it.
So basically like a license, like basically like a subscription license on. So
well, not just a subscription, it's just more like you have to, for each instance they want to use it, they have to pay you for it.
Okay.
And you can make the payment something acceptable. Like, for example, would say $10,000. We'll just throw that out there. Something big like that. What you say, this will be fine. For every time they want to use Dark Vader voice like this in a game, like they did here in Fortnite, they have to pay the family of the deceased $10,000. We just say something low like that. It's $10,000. Do you think that would be?
Is it like
fair?
Each time, or is it just for like
Yes, each time.
Like they're only limited?
Each time they want to use it, and they're limited, and the each time they're using it is like said per product.
That could.
So
be
Like, example,
okay.
if say they did it in Fortnite, they made Fortnite 2, they can't just do it in Fortnite 2 until they pay them again.
Yeah, no, I guess maybe the problem though right now is that it's not like all the way like great and
Yeah, and it's not being done like that.
well, yeah,
And that's fine, like, because this is a new technology and a new branch in the industry. And like I said, if this was something that could be done without AI, I feel like it's a different conversation. Instead,
Yeah.
we need to talk about how since this can only be done with AI, as far as I am known, I do want to keep making that, because, like, again, I'm hearing rumors that it is. I, again, haven't seen anything.
mm-hmm.
I think we should do it the non-AI way if that is possible.
Yeah. Oh no, I mean
better.
personally I think it's better
But-
to do it that way as well. But I think maybe the problem though is here's another like aspect is like you have someone who makes something like that and like
Yeah.
again they have like a voice library, but here's the problem. What if you have the people decide like, oh, I'm just gonna use the voice library of a famous like dead person versus a newcomer who has provided a voice library who maybe just is as talented as everybody, but no one will ever know, and people will never select their library.
Yeah, but like that's just kind of like I don't know, like that one's like you could also just say like it's just hard to get in the industry too, but like I don't think this thing is going to be used for everything, you know? Like I ain't saying this should replace all voice acting in general. Like you're still going to be live voice acting. And I feel like in this instant this was only come in place of like replacing a voice actor of someone that's dead for a famous, like for Darth Vader for example. And also, from what I'm being told, the family, and the voice actor himself consented before he died. Silver said quote unquote, but that's just because he's trying to discredit it. Instead of like actually looking at it, like I wasn't there when he consented, and neither was Silver. So like to add to add this air to it was nefarious or not what it. We can't make that assumption. The only thing we can go off of is him to what he officially said, which he said he consented. And what the family's saying, you know? Because maybe, like, shit, I wouldn't be surprised he consented if the family's being paid. Because say if I was Darth Vader and Zoe, I would consent to that shit if it means they're going to pay my family after my death. He's provided for his family after he died. I would consent to that. I don't know about you. Would you consent to something to provide for your family after your death?
Depends which member of my family.
One you love and care about. Exactly.
I kind of don't want to think about that right now. I've had those thoughts.
But you get you get my point though.
No,
Like, there are ways to go. Like, I really don't like just going ooga booga AI bad. I want to have an actual healthy conversation to how we can do this ethically so that everybody can win. Like, not only do we get a better product for it and something that's more advanced, but also like that works for the actors in the industry. Because at this point, they're just arguing, no, we cannot have this new technology to enhance gaming further because no, like there has to be a way to do things fair, ethically, and just.
I think it's because
a good way, you know?
no, that is a fair point, but I think maybe the reason why people, and I'm not just saying like that it's only one or the other. There is apparently right now there are still like talks with like in SAG-AFTRA, and
yeah.
like the problem is that the negotiations for specific terms like were kind of like getting boo-booed.
Oh, and I know it's bad, but that's the thing. We need to stop fighting each other to just blatantly remove it and start fighting to just make it ethical. Because we're not doing that. Most people aren't fighting to make it ethical. Most people are fighting to just remove it, so that means when there are ethical talks about it, these people aren't there. Solutions aren't being thought of. So there's not like, I think people would win more if they fought to make it more ethical than to just, because here's the thing, I'm gonna be honest, it's a losing battle. I'm just gonna say it. They're gonna lose. It's gonna happen if they like it or not. This shit will happen.
In what way?
And the fact that they're gonna keep doing this shit with the AI, and it's not gonna go away. It's gonna work. It's gonna happen. I don't think there's anything they can do about it, because eventually companies are gonna lobby people in to get it, and you get my point? Like, this is gonna come in and happen, if we'd like it or not. That's why I think the conversation needs to be less about not letting it happen when that's a losing battle, and make it more about how to make it ethical and better. Because we can still win this. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we can still make it okay. There are ways around it. Plus, not only that, but also say that we did, like, have a way to make it human, like, with a human set of AI. Wouldn't that just effectively be the same thing? Taking a human voice and segmenting it to make any sound or words possible? Isn't that exactly what AI voices are doing? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it not just slicing the actual voice?
It's slicing the voice, but slicing it to say things that they have never said.
Yeah, which is what I am asking for. Like I said, the thing where you can have this straight up conversation that can never be, that is impossible with the current technology I am. For this to be a thing, which is, I think, is a good thing. Like, imagine a role-playing game. Like, so imagine playing Baldur's Gate 3. And you could have a conversation with your microphone to every character in there. And they give you a response that is to what you're talking about.
But I'm okay. But I'm okay with the like reactions that I have and interactions. Like, I don't need
no,
like.
I get it, but do you not think that would elevate the roleplay aspect further?
Like, to like what exactly to?
That which is like pretend AI is not a real thing, and that we somehow did this with human actors. Okay.
Okay.
This is the best way to have it. We figure out a way to do it with human actors, no AI, and that you can talk to the game character with your microphone like me or you are right now, but in character in game while you're playing the role-playing game. Would that not make it more immersive?
Maybe, but at the same time, it would. But at the same, I already have the immersion. I'm doing fine in it.
Yeah, but that's more immersion. That's for even deeper level. That's like saying, "Oh, I don't need to play a video game. I got the book." Like, that still add a new level to it.
Well,
that doesn't make it bad automatically.
I think maybe another thing to keep in mind, and I do apologize for the potential swear, but this is the actual term. I've heard that people are not taking well to what is known as the enshittification of the internet. And I think that's another, like, dialogue piece to have. Hold on. Okay, there needs to be...
Are you talking about where, like the internet is dead theory, where everything you're talking to is a bot?
It's not even just simply that. I mean, kind of. It's sort of, like, related to that, but yeah. Where...
So, my point is, like, we need to stop trying to fight the losing battle of just making it not exist, because I don't think that's ever going to happen. That's just... It's going to exist if we like it or not. That's just the objectivity of it. We need to talk about how to make it more ethical and fair. That is the better battle to fight.
I mean, I think people are trying to have that conversation, I think.
Yeah, but not really. The vast majority of the conversation is how they get rid of it.
Oh, thank you so much for the raid.
No matter how much I tried to talk to Silver and be like, okay, like, have the same conversation I had with you, he is not going to entertain it whatsoever, and said no. There's already human ways. I was like, oh, that's cool. Can you, like, show me that? I genuinely want to see it. So, like, I engaged, but, like, I can't get the conversation to engage further because he won't have the engage. He simply would just, no. He won't, he's just, it shouldn't be a thing, so he's just on the full camp, get it out. Which, I get it, but he just won't engage in the healthy conversation. That's what I'm trying to have. Like, I get his point and agree, like, yeah, corporation will abuse it. So instead of just saying, no, don't have it because corporation will abuse it, can we talk about how to make it where a corporation can abuse it? For example, look right now. You know how AI art is rampant?
Yeah.
No matter how hard people protest against it and tell them not to use it?
Well, yeah. But
you know
also...
what? You know what's actually making the difference with AI art? Is not telling them, no, don't use it. Is having laws that tells them how, like, to limit and tell them when and how they can use it. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think people are already like doing that anyway, but also there is an argument that people have had where like technically them telling them, hey, don't use it is a way to be like informed in that aspect. Because for example, one of the biggest reasons and biggest ways that you had, hold on, yeah, one of the biggest ways that you had, what was it? Sorry, I'm sometimes I have a conversation that's trying to lead somewhere, and it's not. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm just realizing something. I probably need to get my resume printed. I don't know if I can.
Wait. My point is I want to hear a more healthy conversation about how we can do this more healthily and like a positive way, and talk about, like, for example, figure out a way to do this with real actors. Like, I would love to see that. Granted, I think it will always boil down to library, so I don't know if, because at the end of the day, isn't that would just be a library regardless? So I think I just don't see, because so it was like, oh, there's a way to cleverly edit it and so on. It's just like, yeah, but like in real time while you're talking to them, like, how, you get what I mean?
Yeah, but
I like I said, he keeps saying their example, but he just haven't showed it, and that's my thing. Like, I want to see it. I said I'm on DM it again.
Then,
So yeah, I just think it would be far healthier to just of a conversation.
I mean,
figure out how to do it.
I mean,
at this point, you're trying to limit, like, this is just a tool, really, what it is, because it's doing something that can't be done. Or again, as far as I am concerned, there's other ways to do it. I am not aware. This is a certain thing that is just an actual next step to immersion in video games, is being have a real conversation with them. So, and this is so far not humanly possible for what I have seen. So that's why I said we really need to talk about the ethics of it, how to pay people fairly for it, and I do mean real fairly. And like something realistic, because I talked to one from before, is something like this. Like back when this was hypothetical, and I just came up with the hypothetical. They said, well, if you can generate infinite content, I should get infinite money. It's like, dude, that's not how that works. That's just for like one. I think the most reasonable way to conversate this is, like I said, a one-time big payment per instance that you're using it. Like I said, like a good example is you want to use, say, Darth Vader's voice for this shit. Like Fortnite pay $10,000 to use it for Fortnite. If they wanted to use it in Fortnite 2, they had to pay another $10,000. If they wanted to use it in Lego like land bullshit appendium or whatever, they had to pay another $10,000. Yeah. And this is just like, again, the hyper-specific version of it in just the game. Like, this isn't gonna be done in movie. Well, okay, they're gonna try to do it, of course, but I'm saying it shouldn't be done in movies, because like, the hell, that's not. You don't watch a movie and talk to it in real time, bitch. That's a game.
That's game.
In real time. That's
game.
Yeah, that's a game. So like, you're still gonna have the voice actors in the what's the word I'm looking for? In the other forms of media that you're watching. This is only in the hyper-specific interactable version of that media that you should have this in. Which is just, like I said, that's where I think we should have this conversation. Like I said, we need to define how and when and where it should be used, and how it can be used, and define the proper way to pay it fairly. Instead of just saying, oh, it's going to be abused, well, okay, we're admitting that it's going to be abused, and we need to try to define as best as possible to not make it as abused as possible. Because, of course, no shit, people and things are going to abuse everything. That's why we need to. What's the word I'm looking for? That's why we need to figure out the best way to not make it abusable.
Hmm. Sorry, I'm also like really in the zone. Like I am kind of getting a little.
Yeah, that's fun. I'm just trying to think of good ways to do this shit. Like there is a way. There is a way to do it. We just can't be stubborn. That's how I see it.
Oh, sorry. Speaking of like doing things, I'm going to try to. I gotta get the lower price commission out there where it's just the bare minimum like stuff. Like not bare minimum, but like if they want something, there's no like other accessories to it. It's just the thing. And
also, and I do want to say, this is what I'm talking about with the conversation not being healthy at all and no room for it, is the fact that literally the start of me explaining to you this take, like I didn't even get to bring it up to you like on what Silver did, and he just he just butchered my entire point in Clove. Like I didn't even say that. Oh, this is the coolest thing ever. Oh, I loved it. I love every inch of it. It's like I didn't even say that shit. I say, hey, have you seen, like, this is something they're doing, like, what do you think? I think this is the like good version of use AI, and that's where I said my argument, which is like it can't be replicated humanly without it. Like we should push more of this. So I was even making an argument about why we shouldn't just use AI for everything and say that we shouldn't use like this AI art and all this and that to replace people. Like we need to focus on more shit like this where you can't replace somebody because somebody can't do it.
mm-hmm.
So, like, I was even, like, anti-AI with that take, too.
Mm-hmm.
And just saying, like, we should properly use it like this, which is not being a piece of shit and, like, taking people away. Also, they added Darth Jar Jar to Fortnite, and I'm, like, my credit card, Tulie. I want it.
Like, actually, or, like a
yes,
joke?
I just put it in the VC chat.
What? Oh, snap!
Yeah,
they did it.
Right? I love it. God, dude, they stop being a bitch, Disney, and give it to us. So yeah, that's my thing. So like, so this because I said something that can be slightly seen pro AI, despite the fact the original argument wasn't pro AI. It's just talking about how we need to use AI like a way to limit it to where it should only be used a certain way is being like tossed out there in a negative light to make me sound bad. So I am trying to have the healthy conversation about it, and I'm being painted to look bad. So that's why I said like this is what I find annoying about it, where people just they ain't gonna have a healthy conversation, and this is why I think they're gonna lose this. It's like I feel bad for a lot of these people who are going to be losing their job because of this shit. And, like, it's just going to get worse because we're just not having the healthy conversation. We're not. They're just going to lose because they're going to, like, there's just too much moral high grounding that they're not, they're too busy on their moral high ground. They're not seeing the flood that reaching their feet, you know? They're not adapting, becoming too stiff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Which again,
and that's why I see it that way.
I gotta.
Be too stiff.
Enrico
Not
Gucci.
to adapt. You're gonna
Cheer
get
45.
washed behind
Hi,
by the
Enrico
waves.
Gucci.
Like you have to be on top of that shit.
Yeah. Let me see. I gotta. Hold on. I am going to go into my VGen and. Okay. Let me go. I'm thinking that maybe instead of it being... Let me... Wasn't there... I think I had... Come on, where... Okay, come on. Alright, let me think. Artist dashboard. Sorry, I'm gonna go into my portfolio. Sorry, I'm also looking in portfolio. Alright, media. Okay, and vtuber 3D. Right, 3D.
Enrico Gucci.
Mission.
Hello BTW.
Hi! Hi, Enrico! Sorry, I am being a bit thoughtful.
Enrico Pucci.
Enrico! Hi, how are you doing? Okay, and then... Hold on. Then...
I got summoned.
Oh my goodness, you got summoned? Oh, who summoned thee?
Zap.
Ah, welcome,
Wait,
welcome.
she summoned herself. she asked what I was doing. I was like, just chatting. I was like, you want to join? You can.
Enrico Gucci.
Yeah, it's only
I
doing
mean, my
R2.
name is based off Enrico Pucci, so not off.
You guys both on Twitch?
Well, I'm not
Oh.
live right now. I just raided Tulie. Yeah. Tulie's live though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was just we're just talking and vibing. I was just having a moral conversation. Like you heard about what's going on with Fortnite with the Darth Vader thing.
Yes.
So we were just talking about where I'm trying to say like one thing I wish we see more is have a healthy conversation how to do it better and ethically. Like, because for example, with the whole like sensitive talk with AI, my thoughts on AI is that it shouldn't be done
Nicktoons
to
logo
replace
Abkhazia
people.
fan
It should be
2913.
done to do
Yo.
what people
Yo.
can't do. That's impossible. You know what I mean, Al?
I get that. I get that.
Yeah. So for what they're doing with Darth Vader, as far as I am concerned, you can't do that with a person. Like it's impossible to have a AI, like a NPC to to respond to every single word you say with a microphone talking to you like a real person on Discord, for example. Like on topic, like it should have like infinite different phrases. Whatever you say, it will change what it says. I don't think that's possible to do without this model that they're doing in Fortnite. So my question is, rather than trying to say, oh, they shouldn't do it and ban it, I want to see these type of innovation, but how can we do these innovation ethically and morally? That's the conversation I want to have. How can we do this fair? What do you think?
Yeah, no, just like voice acting, it's definitely something that we have to have consent for, and yeah.
Yep.
Tulie, if
So-
you'd like to share stream chat together, by the way, check your Dropbox for the invitation.
Oh, let me go in.
So
Thank you.
from what I really want to say, from what I can read, supposedly the voice actor consented before he died, the Darth Vader voice actor, and his family has consented to the use of it.
Ah,
So
awa,
that
awa.
is one thing that
You are in.
Yeah.
Oh, let me turn off
Yep,
my
you
mic. That way.
Yeah. and
Hi!
the final part of it is, so this is one suggestion I made while me and Tulie was talking. This is a way I think we can do it ethically. It should be licensed out. Like the company would have to, say for example, with the Darth Vader, they would have to pay the family $10,000 to use it, and they can only use it for Fortnite. For example, they pay $10,000 to use the voice of Vader for this library.
Marty
They paid
Mew.
$10,000 for it.
AO
But say they
meltdown.
came out with Fortnite 2.
Oh,
If they wanted to use Darth Vader library voice in there, they would have to pay the family another $10,000 for every different instance they wanted to use it for. What do you think about something like that?
I believe that what you're saying is completely right in the terms of payment. I know that the story of the was it McDonald's sound, ba da ba ba ba. The family still gets royalties to this day. So
Oh hell yeah.
it only makes sense that the families get royalties from.
Yeah.
Like,
Now I
others.
don't know how they're doing it currently right now. I was just saying like that's how I think it should be done for like ethic reasons. Like that's like a more ethical way to do it to make it more fair because like I said like tell me do you play any RPG games? You ever play Skyrim?
Skyrim, not really.
All right, you play Baldur's Gate?
No.
Ah shit. You don't play any RPGs?
Nope.
Stardew Valley.
Nope.
Shit, I was hoping you played that game. A lot of e-girls play it. Name me some games you play.
Rocket Stone, Deep Rock Galactic.
You say Rocket Stone? What?
Yeah, Rocket Stone.
Rocket? Like rocket as in like
Rock-
this space?
Oh, Deep Rock Galactic.
Ultraviolent light underscore.
Okay.
Deep Rock
Anything on any
Galactic?
older
Oh,
game
so-
consoles?
Yeah, Rocket Stone, guys.
Okay, this looks like a RPG. There's a story and campaign, right?
Not really.
So, all right. Well, not too much for me. Do you play a game that have like a story mode and NPCs around you that you interact with? Do you play Pokemon?
Yeah, I play Pokemon.
Oh, thank God, I found a game.
Ultraviolent light
Imagine
underscore.
You could talk
In
to
any
everybody
case,
in that Pokemon
hello, how
game
are we tonight?
with
Oh,
your
how are we?
microphone,
Oh, I am doing pretty
and
good.
they respond to what you say.
I was.
Would that be more would this
Mango!
be more immersive to you?
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Yeah, well, I said, do you think that would be more immersive, Ala? If you were able to do that?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, and that's why I'm trying to say, like, there is a place for this, and, like, it does add something. That's why I say, like, if this is going to be a thing, we got to figure out the ethic way. I just think that's a healthier conversation.
Okay, and then.
So, that's just, like, my overall thought on it. I just would love to see how we can implement this in a way that is healthy.
Oh, I am going to share my screen so that Awa's members can see what I am doing, potentially, if they wish to. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
I like when stuff happens, so I could see this for sure.
Yay!
I can share my screen.
Ultraviolent light underscore.
Wow.
That's alright.
So many
I'm just
things
out
to
here, I guess.
I'm just going to be here.
Hi, being here.
The weird guy no
Oh my
one likes.
god. Fabulous.
And I am gonna share. Yeah.
I got no one to say.
You've been saying this. I got used to it.
Oh, you're making art. I am also making art. It's like hands and feet. Please do not
So
tell
what
them.
made you redesign your VTuber?
Me?
Awa?
Oh.
On to Awa.
Redesign the VTuber.
Yeah, you used to have the red model one. I do miss that one. I did think it's cute. What's the change for?
I wanted to rebrand to
Ampertour.
to make
Port.
myself easier
Port.
to brand.
How so? Why do you feel like this new one is easy?
Marketability. I feel like I started the base foundation as a kid who didn't have no idea what to do, and just smacked things together, because I enjoyed it and I just liked this and that, and there was no really direction. I feel like by changing to Awa Awa, I have more direction. Yeah.
Well, what was your previous VTuber, the red one?
Yeah.
Well, what was it?
Yeah, it was a ferret VTuber.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like, what where did you custom make that one? Was it like a pre-bot?
Yeah, it was custom.
So why do you feel like this current one is better? Like, did you custom make this one?
Yeah, it's custom made. In 3 months I'll have it.
What do you mean 3 months you have it?
In 3 months
Don't have it
I'll
now? This
Yeah,
current
I'll
one
have
you're
it.
using?
I'll
Oh, I see what's
Yeah.
going on. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I forgot.
yeah,
you're-
my live 2D model.
So why
Yeah, this one
why
right here.
forgo the red hair?
Hard to draw.
Damn. So you just decide to go with the short hair horns?
Yeah.
I do like the horn type. What is you? What are you? A demon? Succubus?
Dragon.
Wait, what are you?
Dragon.
Dragon? Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough. Big
Amperture.
Booba dragon.
Very horny.
I guess get views.
They could be
People
bigger.
do. Yeah, yeah, exactly, right? Dude, you should have like a redeem like interactive where you can just up the booba slider. I would get
Grown ass
views.
man.
Okay, grown ass man that know what other grown ass men want. What do you want?
Not that.
Listen, not everyone is gay like you.
Clearly,
and
you
afraid
don't
of
know what I
titties.
want.
Well, you're gay, so you don't like titties, alright? Like,
Wow.
I'm pansexual.
stay away from my kitchen.
That's not what that means. That's not what that
I know.
means.
I wanted to make a dad joke. I wanted a dad joke.
That's not what that means.
I want
know,
to make
but
a joke, but I feel like you'll get angry for something you'd also completely say.
You cannot prove it
Thanks so
legally, but
hard.
anyway.
Do. Maybe.
Doobie dooba doobie doobie dooba.
Ah, Betty the Platypus.
Betty the Platypus.
Started playing Dark Tide again.
Yeah, I am making.
For my next evil plan, Perry the Platypus, I will use my innate to force everyone to play Dark Souls on hard difficulty.
Why'd you say that like Eric Cartman?
Perry the Platypus. I am the best Doomfist made in the tri-state area. I will never forget that short of mine where someone did a perfect Dr. Doofus version. Said that was great. You having fun, Ala?
Remember, guys, please go check out Tulie's Donathon. It goes for a very important cause, Tulie. So yes.
Sounds real nice. Y'all should do that.
Oh yeah, I haven't advertised my GoFundMe in a while. Hold on, let me do that. Let me go ahead and bring up, if that's okay, Owl. I'm gonna put up the link.
It is fine. I was the one who brought it up.
Okay. No, I just feel like I gotta ask. I gotta ask. Okay, and then. Right.
Oh, it is nice to see you hang out in the community, Ala.
So true. I
wish
like
could have
seeing
you.
people.
I wish I could just pick you up
What?
and kidnap you and take you into the group. I'm just saying. I want
What?
Ala
No,
in
I
this
don't.
group.
No, I don't like the name.
Personally, I talk to people normally, but sure, you can kidnap them, I guess.
The community.
Ah, come on. What do you mean? What's wrong with the name?
What's wrong with
Everything's wrong with the
kidnapping?
name.
What's wrong with
Wait,
kidnapping?
Wait,
I asked nicely before you come in my big robot vulture henchman.
I'm trying to hear the woman. What's wrong with the
Before
name?
I suck my
Everything.
I
Why?
suck
Why
my
can't I
dogs
use
on them.
German?
They kidnapped them. The monkeys with
Oh.
wings. They stole them.
Do you
Right
know
now,
what the name means?
Community code Webrider, water rider,
Oh my God. Reva Ritter?
Tulie 3D.
Sorry, I'll copy and paste that and post that in my chat.
https://gofund.me/b93ee99c
I assume you don't know what it means.
AOA
Right?
underscore https://gofund.me/b93ee99c AOA underscore
Yeah, that's
Carrot
right.
So is that
Tully's
the-
GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I've been listening to goddamn. Never mind. It's Wiser Ritter. Riser Ritter. I've been listening to Silver say it too so badly for so long. I forgot how.
Riser
DH
Ritter?
Manga.
Oh.
Yeah, Riser
Does
Ritter.
Magic Mitsu have a new model
Not yet.
now?
Does
Why is it
Magic
with
Mitsu have a new model? Ooh. Does Magic Mitsu?
Not yet.
No. Okay.
So,
Oh.
DH Manga.
wait. Let me
Or
get
have
this
I been
straight. Though.
chronically
You don't want
offline
to be
too
in
long?
the group purely because you don't like the name. Is that the reason?
That is
Yeah.
one of the reasons.
What
I have
does
a
this
bucket
mean
list
anyway?
that I can
Oh,
go
there's
through,
auto
but-
TDS.
Sure, I
but-
don't mind.
Time for abuse as the cage asselt
But
KJ
yes,
Halst by
I don't
fo
like the name.
Alpenlag Deep Casey
What is the name?
Sun
I forgot.
Field fast
It's
Pifo
White
Casto
Knight
if
in German.
Niophia with
It's a
Society
joke that
Fired
you
Phase
guys
at
are
Boyos.
so-
Yeah,
That is
that
the joke.
that sounds. Yeah, you're right. That sounds like something I do not want to be involved in.
That is not. It's just a funny meme.
Exactly.
It's so
a
funny.
funny meme niche to the community, which I do not.
I'm too
understand.
gay.
Pokemon
They wouldn't let me
community
in.
I don't want it. I don't
Twitch
want
lit a
it.
wild
Anyway,
Kudiefly
what
appears
was
Twitch
the
lit
other
catch it
bucket
using
list? I'm curious.
Poke Catch. Winners revealed in 90s.
Yeah.
DH
Someone
Manga.
put Zap and they talk too
I just
fast.
found someone else's hair on my feed.
God, son of a bitch. Like,
I hope I'm doing okay by you guys. I'm sorry. I feel like whenever I do
so
stream.
You're not the
I
one
just
that
got
hated
here.
his
You're
me,
doing
fine.
splendid, Sugar.
Right? Like, I was here for you, not me. We all know that.
Ow.
I mean, I will admit there isn't a
Not
lie
wrong.
there, but
Exactly.
I mean, I'm not trying to go all like, oh, sorry, Zap, I'm off to get milk, and cigarettes.
Amperture.
The
The
loud guy
sounds
sounds
like a loser. The lady sounds cool.
So anyways,
Aperture, don't say
what's the
that,
next
don't
thing
say-
What am
what's the
I?
next thing on the bucket list? I would like to just because I like to hear people criticism so I can learn from them.
What? We literally have had this conversation like multiple times.
No, not you. I'm talking about her.
No.
So, the name of the community sucks. I don't particularly like it. I'm sorry. I
Pokemon
don't
community
particularly
game.
like it,
Kudiefly
but that's just
escaped.
Dumbass breaks.
No one caught it.
The reason
John
why
asked
I
for five
referred to
rig.
Zawa is just to be easily more relatable and be more
Okay.
marketable. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Eh,
Yeah. Yes. And
so yeah. Go on. So what's the next thing on the bucket list?
the next thing I already
Bucket list.
said, you talk too fast.
Okay.
Yes.
Anything else?
Yep. Yeah. And
DH Manga.
it's not on
Market
you.
those
It's
mittens.
not on you. But
Your
when
username
people-
scares me. I feel like I hear myself.
Who do you
Sounds
think
like
you are?
ever so slightly mango.
Oh,
Who?
whose username?
What,
Oh,
I
DH
don't know.
Manga. Oh, no. Okay, there's someone in the chat called
Yeah,
DH Manga.
so-
Okay.
Yeah.
so
Market those
what else?
It's scary.
Oh, what else?
It was-
Other than you talking fast, I feel like there's what is it?
Say it was not a slight on me, and then you got cut off.
Okay, it's not that. What is it?
DH
So
Manga.
You talk too fast.
Hello,
and
This
I
is
feel
DH
like
Mangoes. You won't believe
that
what I
drowns
sell.
out a lot, and I feel like I want to drowns out a lot of people.
Papayas?
I feel like I want to be in a community that feels like it doesn't drown out a lot of people.
That's
Oh,
honestly
what was
fair.
the next thing? Because you're gonna say another thing.
Another thing, unrelated, about why I don't want to join. This is just a group. It's not. There's no direction at the moment. It's just a group of people streaming.
Well, there is a direction. The idea is purely bringing all our community together to support each other.
You're right. You're right. There is a direction.
Yeah, it's just very simple.
It's a
And I
very
think that's-
simple direction, and that's cute.
Yeah, they're very simple. Like I would like to do more, but I'm waiting to find more like-minded individuals that would like to do more. And that is something to be discussed with when we get those members. Which is why I try so hard to find people who I think would be good fits or that I can discuss with. Like things can be changed. Like shit, I even told Silver as a promise, like
That is the most generic,
further
the most fake attempt at a direction I've ever heard.
Like we can change the name.
Aperture.
I just
because I hear it every day.
I'm looking for a good like solid 5 people in the group, and we can do like more collabs. Or I honestly love doing shit like this. Honestly, where we all hang out in VC, stream. Like I don't even have to be here. If I'm too strong of a personality, shit, you can do it with the other people if it means making the group better and happy.
That's true. That's true. But like I could do that with anybody else too. And I don't even have to be locked in for a group for that one.
Oh, sorry.
Let
me close the door.
It's the thing with the group, like, we don't force anyone to stay. It's always, you come and go, if you please. If you like it, you can stay. If you don't like it, you can go. You don't force them to do anything.
Yeah, and I feel like I definitely want more of a and that's why I'm pulling back, because you have a direction, but you don't have a direction. Like a kind of like an oxymoron.
No, I definitely got. It's just that like it's dormant into I find the individuals I need. And like I know what I want, but I gotta find the individual to work with it to do well. So, like for example, like what are some directions you want?
I don't know, because I haven't found the type of direction that I want. That's why I'm not in.
Well,
yeah.
Do you want to work with others?
Aperture. So what does he want then?
But at my own pace.
At your own pace, yeah. See that? Well, that's exactly what I to offer, because that's a good thing. You always should be on your own pace. But like, do you want more support or more collaborators? That's the thing I'm trying to ask. Do you want to have people with you to support your journey, or do you want people with you on your journey?
But I already have all that.
Well, that's like the direction. No, that's what I mean by direction. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but I have all of that. It's just your group is just not offering what I needed to offer.
What do you need to offer? That's...
Like I said, professional branding, that, and yeah, a sense of, what is it? Not being overlooked or being overrun.
Alright.
Oh, professional branding. Like video edits or anything like that?
Like more like business connection side.
That makes sense. Although that's perhaps a bit like pretty big. I guess for me,
yeah,
I would like that too. Although I also like want to hang out with like artists. I think is mostly important. Like I want to hang out with like doing art while like others who are making art while I am also making art. If that makes sense.
I will say I do know how to branch out to big people for business. I've done it before. Tulie can contest to it.
Okay, very nice, very nice.
Tulie? Tulie, you need me hating.
I said.
She gave a response.
Say the cool shit I done. Say the cool shit I done.
Oh.
The professional cool shit I done. You remember, right?
I was able to.
At one company.
I was able to work on the indie game Try to Fall Asleep.
Nice.
Yeah, it
also was able to get in contact with Matt Pat manager and get him to play that said game and work on it a little bit, with for content.
Yeah, it was actually
Content
really,
creator.
really nice.
I also almost got Tulie to work on the official game for Project Melody.
Amper
Oh,
Tour.
that's sick.
Everything I'm hearing is that this
Like,
is a not even a
where
friend
it
group
comes-
that's trying to pretend to be a let's turn a friend group into a business.
Everything
Yeah.
I'm hearing is that this is not even a friend group. That's
Hey, we
trying
should
to
make a
pretend to
podcast.
be
We should make. Oh no,
Let's
we
turn
should make a
friend group into a
podcast.
No, I did do a podcast at one point.
Oh.
Yeah?
The underscore
Oh.
dot
Have I heard
underscore
about
of
this before,
underscore
ever?
pepper.
Hi, gamer.
Oh no,
Hi,
I
hi,
understood
gamers.
it all because I wasn't too happy
No way.
with it.
You were
Yeah,
doing
yeah, it was
so
Soul
good.
00.
It was a VTuber podcast
Hello.
where I interview a different VTuber every week.
Oh, but yeah, I do apologize. I hope I'm doing okay by the group. I know I haven't been as active, and that's perhaps a hindrance, and I do want to put myself forward and say I apologize for that. I will endeavor to be a better person, artist, and friend.
Oh, you're fun.
I think you're doing great.
Well,
You're just like a cool friend. There's not really like a quota to meet. You're always gonna be cool to me.
Like I say, you're the favorite in the group. You don't have a problem.
No one said this, Batman, but yeah, you're right.
Why you gotta be the middle child? Make everything the middle child syndrome.
Oh, this is how fucking cool and rad and sick and hot I am. It's not fair. You mean Alfred the Butler with 2 T's?
Wait.
Yeah,
Oh,
but no. If I want to join a group, I'll join a group. Right now, all I know is I am not currently interested in your group because of currently how it is.
And that is okay. Oh, also, you were, like, saying that you're redesigning your VTuber? Guess what? Guess what I'm doing?
Redesigning?
Yeah, I'm actually redesigning. Hold on. I'm going to find a very safe picture, okay? Because, in order for me to get, like, because I am, doing, like, I did a turnaround sheet.
The underscore doc underscore of underscore pepper.
And I am also redesigning my VTuber. So I tried to, like, when you mentioned that, I was like, hey, yo, so am I. Because, hold on, let me find, I gotta find the Pwitty artwork. The Pwitty. Okay, da-da-da-da. Ooh, I am actually going to post it in the Discord chat. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And let me not post that version because okay. Well, because yeah.
Banana.
But yeah, let me know if you can see it. Awa. I will also.
1 second.
Fabulous.
Yeah. And in fact, for a stream, I will also put it up.
Spectaculato. Serendipitous.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the sash on the side.
Thank you. I also
Grills.
have. Ooh, I think I actually have a safer. Hold on. I gotta find. Okay, let me find the thing. Why? Why?
Oh, Zap left. I guess that's.
Oh,
That's
snap!
up.
Why do you leave?
I don't know.
I hope he's okay.
Probably.
Okay. Oh, and then I have I did like a block out on the specific garment right over here. So yeah. Tell me what you think. Awa, awa. Awa, awa. Let me know.
Ooh. The build of the dress is very nice. Like definitely fantasy. I could feel like a whole race was built upon this kind of fit. I feel like I'm looking into a different world.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Let me hold on. I'm gonna find.
2 a.m.
Okay, I gotta. How do I? Okay. I'm going
Oh,
to.
angry.
I'm gonna hide my screen for a moment on chat just so that they don't have a scare for a moment.
Eek.
Well, because because I have a turnaround sheet, but in order to do the turnaround sheet, there's nothing like gratuitous that you see, but because I didn't want to go through the effort of like making like a leotard like right underneath like anything to cover up towards like the like
Pokemon
flesh.
community game. Twitch lit a wild Toxel appears. Twitch lit catch it using poke catch. Winners revealed in 90s.
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all.
Thank
It's
you, Pokemon community
me.
game. That's why you're the GOAT, Pokemon community game.
That's why you're the goat. Okay, and then. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna post the other picture. The nether. Oh.
The nether.
The nether.
Flint and steel.
Flint and steel.
The crafting table.
But yeah, I do apologize that sometimes I'm a little. I will admit I am a bit like worrisome and not insecure, but I do worry. I have a bit of a thing that I'm trying to work on where I feel like, oh no, I drive people away or something like that, when that's not like an indicative reality of any sort. So I just want to make sure that I am doing right by people. So that's why I am overly apologetic. So I do hope that doesn't drive you away. Awa, awa.
Okay. No worries. I'll let you know if it does. You're not bothering me at all.
Okay, thank you.
Pokemon community game.
And
Toxel has been caught by Amperture.
nice. Oh,
Amazing.
and well, I'm gonna.
Good job, dude.
Get the. I also shared the. Okay, then I'm going to go in onto my stream. But yeah, I also have the outfit like fully like colored in, and yeah, it has a very distinct look. I'm really happy about. But yeah, it probably won't be as low cut as this, but admittedly, the reason it's cut in that way is because there is a. I don't know what to call it. Like, I bought it as a dress. It's advertised as a dress, but there are buttons on the side, and it hangs in such a way where, like, it can be converted into a romper, where the buttons only go up to the, like, band in the middle, and it hangs, like... So, I've had people, like, mistake what I'm wearing for a romper until I, like, button the dress, like, around the hem area, and then it turns into a dress. And long story short, my boyfriend is actually enamored whenever I wear it because of the low cut. And I just kind of like that is a cut, but ooh, pardonnez-moi. So, you are working on your model, Awa Awa.
Well, my model's already done.
Oh, it's already done. It's just in the process, I guess?
Well,
It's no, like it's already done. Bells, whistles, all done. I'm just doing down payment.
Ah.
So I've got 12,000 left to go. What? Not 12,000. 1,200 left to go.
Mm-hmm.
It's really expensive because my rigging is I went for really super high quality rigging. As you know, I had a model prior to my the one that I'm gonna go for.
Amperture.
And that had,
She's financing
that had
herself.
I am financing myself. But yeah, my old model is great. I pushed the limits of what I could do, and I want to do better. I want to do better than my old previous model, and rigging was the most important thing that I wanted to get done, especially mouth and eyes, just being easier.
Amperture.
Yeah.
Like financing a tattoo. Z8 King
Sam.
Scream.
Bye, Sap. Hope
Good
you have a
night.
good night. I hope he's okay. I hope
Amperture.
he...
Three more payments and this some bitch is mine. Soul 00.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Her hair.
Oh, her hair? Whose hair? Awa Awa or mine?
Our old hair is fucking horrible because
Oh?
I've had a lot of artists come to me and say your hair is horrible because it's a Christmas tree.
Christmas
that is
tree?
the number one hate they've got. Yep.
Soul 00.
What does that mean?
It was hell to draw.
You ever draw a Christmas tree? It's spiky.
Oh, where it's like really, really Oh, okay. You mean
Soul
that
00.
it's...
I did it, but still.
Okay. So because it was spiky that it was hard to draw?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not straight. There's a lot of extra details that you need to put in.
Ah, gotcha. Oh, actually, speaking of, I mean, because you seem to have, like, a bit of an eye for design, what are your thoughts on, the newest, like, colored piece, like, the screenshot that I showed in the chat? Like, if...
Screenshot that you showed in the chat?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, where, I have, like, the...
Soul 00. It pushed me past my limits.
Because you do seem to have, like, an eye for
Soul
designs.
00. I am stronger now.
You are stronger now.
Yeah.
Well, meow, meow, meow,
Yeah.
meow, meow, meow. Meow.
Awa awa.
Awa awa.
Awa awa.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Y'all think?
Oh, sorry. I'm being distracted. 1 second.
Oh, yeah, no worries. I just didn't know, don't worry, sometimes I have that too. It's called ADHD. I'm still trying to get through that.
Your design, Tulie, it's very nice. It's definitely that fantasy.
She's being distracted by chat.
I am being distracted by chat. It's that fantasy, and yeah, I just really like it. I like the upper body portions because the V-neck is very important because I feel like it tracks more of a direction to the face, and I like your 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 6 octagonal 8-sided shaped glasses.
And what's funny is that those are actually real glasses that I have in real life.
Wait, ain't no way.
Oh yeah. No, they come in that design. And I remember seeing a couple of YouTubers have that. Specifically, this one YouTuber called like Funky Frogbait, and I thought, yo, I want those kind of, like, if I were to have glasses, I want those. And because there's almost like its own kind of like joke as a 3D artist, because fun fact, you know how, okay, do you ever hate it how when you download, like, okay, purchase any game or download any game and it is slow AF in our year of our Lord 2025 and it doesn't run very well? Insert Cyberpunk 2077. It took them 4 years to fix the game. But yeah, like, you have a ton of games where, they have, like, absolutely, like, big storage space requirements. And, there's been a huge push for some people where it's like, hey, do people not know how to optimize models anymore? And optimization is kind of a thing. I think I've
seen octagon framed glasses in A. Who is that EMT with the dad bod and the gray beard and is always telling people not to stick things up their butts? That guy's TikTok.
Oh, yeah. I think I've seen that guy where he's just like, hey, yo, don't stick that up your butt. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't stick that up your butt.
Writing.
What?
Can you stick this up your butt? No.
No, it's a guy who is an EMT, and he tells people, like, you know, please don't put this up your butt. Like, his whole shtick is just, hey, could you not? You are making my job actively harder. Just, like, you know, stop being degenerates online. And what makes it worse is that people thought that, his TikTok got so popular that people decided, hey, like, to share, like, cacti shapes, mangoes. Wait, mango, run. Mango, run. Run.
Amperture. Badge 502, that's his name.
Mango, run. 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 Run, Forrest, run.
Amperture. Trailer hitches. Soul 00.
Drink water?
Drink water.
Ooh, yeah. Wait, Awa, do you got the hydration? I also got the H2O.
I have hydration. I have hydration next to me. Yes, I will take a drink.
Okay. Drink the water. Drink the... I have H2O too. Wait. I mean H2O.
As well.
Because if you add the other component of 2 to oxygen, I think that creates a poisonous gas.
You know the vibes.
You know the vibes. Look, it was one classroom at one time, and it was an accident, and everybody is fine.
I found a TikTok. Amperture.
Okay, I'll copy
https://udo.be/bslqcl1m6v0 aoa _ https://udo.be/bslqcl1m6v0
I hate stream elements. Stop it, stream elements.
Oh, why do you, actually that's a question. I do have a question. Why do you use stream elements, if you don't mind me asking?
Amperture. But they're not octagon framed glasses. Amperture. Just kinda a wild design.
Why is it doing it? How do I fucking settings?
So wait. I admit I got distracted for like 5 seconds. Okay, what was the answer that you gave about why you still got why do you use stream elements, I guess?
Overlays.
Overlays? But you can use overlays in OBS as well.
Not the alert part.
Fungulus VT.
Really?
Fungulus DAAAAARE.
Hello, Fungulus VT. Welcome. My name is Tulie, and this is Awa.
I am
And this is Mango. He is a fruit.
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't mean it like that. Hold on.
Okay.
Amperture. Tulie 3D, are you using Streamlabs Broadcaster?
No. Yeah, no, I'm using vanilla OBS. Do you mean, am I using, what is it? Am I using, like, what are some, like, what does Streamlabs Broadcaster have? That's actually a good question. Hold on, I'm actually gonna... Streamlabs Broadcast. Yeah, no, I'm using like regular. Like, hold on. How to stream to YouTube on mobile. Oh,
Aperture. SL Broadcaster is a shitty fork of OBS.
Oh yeah, no. I'm using like regular OBS. Do you mean like? I mean, because I will admit, a while ago I did use Streamlabs, but there is a couple of problems actually, not just one problem. You have to pay a monthly subscription to use their multi-stream like element, and I thought it was like, why not just use the free like plugin that was made by a Japanese dude and who made it available as a plugin for OBS. Why not just use that? And that allows me to like broadcast on both YouTube, Twitch, and wherever there's like a stream key available. So yeah, that's why. Because otherwise, like, unfortunately, whenever I tried to use like Streamlabs to like implement certain
Pokemon
things.
community game.
Oh, a wild.
Twitchlet a wild wiglet appears Twitchlet catch it using Poke Catch. Winners revealed in 90s.
Poke Catch.
Pokemon community game. At Aperture you don't own that ball. Check the extension to see your items.
Ah.
Oh yeah, you need to buy more Pokeballs in my Twitch panels. Good luck. Sorry, the Pokemon butt.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Yes, continue, Tulie.
Oh yeah, do let me know if I am yapping a bit, because I want to make sure that I am not speaking over others. Okay, and then I'm adding Knuckles, not the Echidna.
Mew and Sonic the Hedgehog.
I literally just said not the Echidna.
I don't know.
He is copyrighted.
I was just thinking about the one game where they just like put and Knuckles.
And Knuckles. And Knuckles.
Like, yeah, he's here too.
And Knuckles. Okay, and then tequila. But yeah, regular OBS is completely fine. Like, again, this is just my own opinion. If people want to use Streamlabs, that's totally
Pokemon
fine.
community game.
Wiglet
has been caught by Aperture.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, I do use Streamlabs for my chat. Specifically the Twitch chat, because that's the only way I can find, it's not on this one, but on fucking my regular screen.
So wait, what exactly are you trying to, like, find, I guess? Hold on. Like, I am perhaps, like...
What are we trying to find?
Well, you said, like, you use it because of, like, your Twitch chat, but you can have a Twitch chat on OBS as well.
It's a specific style of CSS that I want.
Really? Well, what is it, if you don't mind me asking? And I will admit, I am a very nosy.
Aperture. Yeah, the
So
CSS I wrote for her to display chat only works in Streamlabs LOL.
Yeah, so the way this, if you look at my stream for just a bit, let me know when you're peeking at my stream.
Okay, hold on.
AOA underscore.
Let me switch over.
Test.
Yeah, let me go
AOA
over.
underscore.
Basically, I want...
Test set. AOA underscore. S. AOA underscore.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
TPOSA.
I forgot that it
AOA
speaks
underscore.
every single thing. I forgot that it speaks everything. I'm so
AOA
sorry.
underscore. Jashk. AOA underscore.
Oh,
Like,
no.
not just Shashk.
Is there any?
AOA
Is there any
underscore.
way to put it down, or
This is
just
pretty
skip
good
it?
one.
I'm so sorry.
AOA underscore.
I wanted to show you how it
Offsick
goes.
Jadfa. AOA
Shit.
underscore.
Jason
cause. AOA underscore. AOA
I'm
underscore.
sorry. There's no way to escape.
KHSJDF.
But basically,
How many of these did you do?
I'm so sorry. I forgot that you have the text to speech. Was basically the way that my chat flies in. It flies in.
AOA underscore.
from the
Chat.
the name flies in
AOA underscore.
from the bottom,
Chat.
and the text flies in from the right, and I have not found another way to replicate that without Streamlabs.
Soul00.
Really?
Chat. AOA underscore.
Yeah, I've not.
Chat.
I've not. I literally went around begging. I hunted so long. I'm sure there was a way, but I can't for the life of me find it.
I mean, because like you'll notice on Mango, why did you change your profile again? Is it just because it's after
I felt like it. Also, I was looking through Pinterest.
I mean, because like you'll like, if you look at my chat, like if someone like types in anything, like I don't know, like
AOA underscore. Oh whoa.
Yeah, like that's vanilla OBS.
Yeah, I know. I have chat box that goes through vanilla OBS too. That's why on the screen with my art, you can see it on the top right. There's just this very specific style that I wanted for when I'm full screen gaming that looks like Twitch. A lot of I was inspired by one of my Oishis that had like very minimalistic Twitch style.
Sainarix Vugmsk
Please,
Selfix Suppose
No.
and Klims Funwoid Musnuckenfist.
Stop, bad. I did it because I was dumb. You guys are doing it to bully. Stop. Stop.
Also, I literally have text to speech. Like, I mean, at least it's not a series of numbers because apparently, if it goes beyond a certain
Mango underscore pi-s. Broom 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 broom
Mango.
broom 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 broom
Mango.
broom broom broom.
Mango. Are you a menace to society?
Maybe.
Who told you? Who told you? Who told you to be a menace to society?
But yeah, no. I only use Streamlabs very specifically for that. I use Stream Elements for specific overlays with specific alerts. Like as you can see on my journal screen, that it shows who's currently following and not, who subscribed last and who's
Amperature.
Yeah, so that's why I use Stream Elements, so it tracks that. No,
Mango underscore pi-s. Cord.
I'm fiddling with this. Hold on. How much of a delay can I have between these?
What are you doing?
But yeah, no. I'm for picking and choosing what you want from softwares that you want.
Oh yeah.
Just like how you make a salad from a bar. You just take the pieces that you want that works for you. And, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's completely fair. I guess I just want to make sure
Fuzzy
that you have like
algorithm.
all of the
That was a lot of sevens.
That was a lot of sevens.
The tools to access, right?
Yeah. I just want to make sure that you have like all of the like availability and like all of the resources because and I say this because there is unfortunately
Mango underscore pi-s.
There is an artist to poverty pipeline that is unfortunately very pervasive where people will tell certain artists like who like do like 3D art. Oh wait, I just realized something. Hold on. I haven't followed you.
AOA underscore.
I haven't followed you.
Tulie 3D has followed.
I am so sorry. I just
Smiley
realized I
face.
never got to follow you. My bad. I am now following. Yay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yay. Yeah, my bad. But yeah, no, there's a whole thing where, like, if you go to not just art schools, but, like, any university setting or specific circles of people, they will tell you that, oh, you have to have this equipment or this software in order to be a good artist.
AOA
quote,
underscore. Tulie 3D has subscribed for 1 month.
Oh, snap. Thank you,
Stream
Aperture.
Elements.
Thank you.
Tulie 3D just subscribed.
Thank you. That's so sweet.
I thought I got rid of the bot. I'm going to kill this bot. I don't want you here.
Tulie 3D. At Ampertour, thanks for the gift sub.
I've been trying to kill Stream Elements as a bot for forever and a day, and it keeps coming back.
Keeps coming back. It's like a homunculus just going like.
Like I disconnect it and then it reconnects, you motherfucker.
Mango_PS. Meow wow wow wow.
Meow 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 meow. Hold on. What happens if I make the finger look like this? Hold on. Ooh, that's no. Yeah, no. No. Don't think it should be that high poly. But I gotta figure out.
Speaking of experimenting with fingers, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do tomorrow.
What? What does that have anything to do with fingers? What does that have anything to do?
Uh-huh. It's 2 in the morning, bro. Cha-cha, I'm sorry. I found the plastic thing that makes popping noises.
Fuzzy algorithm. Experimenting with fingers.
You know the
LUL.
vibes.
Experimenting with fingers.
Exactly.
Oh, and Awa, I do hope I can be your friend. And I hope that'll be okay.
Yes, we are already friends. I thought this was already
Yay! Sorry, I have major depressive disorder. It's been kind of a rough couple months for me. So I have literally had people go like, "Oh, well, I don't know you like that, so like whatever." Or again.
Yeah, it really depends on the person. Yeah, you're right. Okay, there you go. Now you are assured. Now no need to fear.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay! Also, Mango, you are my friend. You are my friend. My little fruit.
Thank you. I'm so happy.
Oh, but yeah, no, Awa, there's like this whole thing where like, I don't know if you've ever experienced it, but like when people tell you like, oh, if you want to be a good artist, you have to have this set of like, insert the most expensive equipment ever known to man. And it's like, why would you do that? Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that?
I saw a fucking tweet on Twitter about how an artist got refunded on Twitter, like they got refused, like they got a refund. The artist's client refunded their commission for regen because apparently they used the wrong drawing tool. Like they used
what?
Paint.
What does that mean?
In my opinion,
what?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. It's like, did you not receive a finished product? Exactly. It was fucking ludicrous.
Like, unless they wanted, like, I mean, did they want, like, a specific file format? I mean, even so, you can...
No, they just received the art. They just received
Oh, they just wanted, like, what does that matter?
Exactly, right?
Like,
exactly.
If it's the final product... If it's the final, like, image, it doesn't matter. It doesn't...
Exactly, that's what... Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter,
Ampertour.
right? But yeah,
I
no,
suspect
that's what
there's
they
more
were
to
charged
that
back
story.
for, and that's crazy. I suspect there's more to the story. Probably the commissioner couldn't afford it and was just trying to
Ampertour.
say that they couldn't afford
Like
them.
the client wanted something compatible with what they use.
They wanted something compatible with what they use, but
Maybe.
What
maybe, but they just they commissioned like a PNG and they got a PNG. But like what program that they get a bit is not, it's not gonna fuck with it.
It's a PNG. It's a PNG, man. It's not rocket science, and I would know. Fun fact, whenever I hear for context, whenever I hear the joke about, like, it's not rocket science, I kind of snicker a bit because, fun fact, my dad used to be a rocket scientist and my mom used to work at NASA as a teacher. So, and I was born from their meeting
Huh?
in the NASA program. So whenever I hear jokes about, like, it doesn't take rocket science, I'm just there like, yeah, but the rocket scientist, like, in the next room, he can barely function, like...
Amperture.
Get
I mean, I'm
scam
the kind of
emails.
asshole that I would try to at least encourage open source tooling out of people I pay.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of do that, like, anyway. I mean, again, personally, that is just me, and that
Amperture.
honestly has... But I'm not
gonna refund my order after it's made.
After it's made. Yeah, that's a weird thing for anybody to do. That's not a normal thing. You know what? I'll make a controversial statement. A person who comes from a healthy home would not do that. Who loves themselves would not do that.
God damn, going for the throat here.
Look, they hated me because I spoke the truth.
God, the meme and everything.
Listen. Am I wrong? Tell me where I'm wrong. Post where I'm wrong here.
What is oh fuck up, dude?
Pokemon community game. Twitch lit a wild pumpkaboo appears. Twitch lit catch it using poke catch. Winners revealed in 90s.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's
We're a
my
little
bot.
late.
It's a
It's
game.
not the 90s anymore.
Goddamn.
I actually really like how my hand is coming. Like it's actually starting to look like a hand.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Me when Animorphs or something? I never read it. I only just know it's like everything but what do you think Animorphs would be?
Like Animorphs? Like, I don't know,
Yes.
They do
Amperture.
they do the animal.
I'd like to also be able to edit this file myself once I receive it if I need.
If I can convince
you to use DaVinci Resolve Fusion. I can't use After Effects.
I mean,
Brenner Arafan.
Yeah.
Hello, sorry to interrupt, but I guess perfect time you are live streaming.
Hi, Brenner.
I wanted to ask if you could kind of explain how I can make a coordinate plane and graph a line or parabola function.
Wait. Hello, sorry to interrupt, but I guess perfect time you are live streaming. I wanted to ask if you would kindly explain how I can make a coordinate plane and graph a line or parabola function?
Pokemon community game. Pumpkaboo escaped.
I'm sorry, I am not a mathematician.
John Aswafibrig.
I am so much not a mathematician.
Yeah.
Like, when I say I am not a mathematician, math? Who is she? Who is she? Where did she go? Where did she come from? Like, where did she go? I haven't seen her. She hasn't...
Fuzzy algorithm. What a waste of an Ultra Ball. Sad face.
I know not of how to, the math, it eludes me. It eludes me. And I am ashamed.
Amperture. I mean, technically I have an engineering degree. Brenner Arafan. No like as for just modeling a graph in Blender.
Wait.
It's simple math.
Oh, wait, no, it's just for modeling a graph in Blender. It's simple math. Oh, wait. Like, are you trying to put in, like, specific math to graph it in? I mean... Because what you can do is, like, okay. So, if you look in the side of the bar where there's, like, a whole transform section... you need to make sure that, like, you have things towards meters. You can also indicate, like, how things are rotated. I think there's, like, a measuring tool. But if you want to do that, you would have to do, like, curves? You know, just, like...
Brenner Arafan. Like the X and Y axis graph.
Like how to... Oh, wait, you mean how to make one of those graphs? Hold on. I think there's an add-on for that, actually. Hold on. Awa, do you know any math? Any math?
No, I failed math.
For some reason, I was really good at math. I didn't like math.
My parents were really good at math, goddamn. And there's not a day that my mother does not remind me, you our father and I were so good at math. Why are you not good at math? I think. And I'm just like, I'm not you.
I'm not you. I'm not you. No, that's honestly fair. I mean, sometimes I feel that too, because, like, again, both my parents met at NASA. I don't know how to make that, like, even more clear. Like, imagine, like, the biggest flex is, like, hey, your parents...
The place where they space.
Space! The place where they space!
Dragons have invaded Dave and Buster's. Good thing I'm there. Ladies and men. Watch out. I'll sit in the corner and wait for anything to happen.
What? Are you...
I'm not good at talking to people. I'm scrounging through Pinterest. I'm a little gobloid right now.
Okay, math, graph. Gotta find a math, graph, Ooh. Yeah, no, there's a...
Eminem.
Wait, yeah, no, there's a whole thing. Like, okay, there's something called, like, the Abdo-O-O... I'm sorry. The Abdo-O-O graph calculator.
Brenner Arafan. Any idea which addon it is?
It is this one. It is this one.
That?
Yeah, that one. Abdo-O-O.
Fuzzy algorithm. Ooh calculator?
Yeah, ooh calculator.
Furry calculator. New drawing idea. God damn it.
New drawing idea.
I'm making a thick calculator now.
Oh, what time is it for you? I would imagine that it's pretty late for you, isn't it?
Nope, it's early. 4:32 p.m.
Oh, PM, nice. I should have streamed way earlier, in my case. I wasn't feeling incredibly well, but also, there was a hurricane, so my internet was kind of spotty. So, I don't think
Amperature. 1:30 in the damn morning.
It is 2:33 for me in the morning. Yeah. When the day Okay, so now, alright, I think I got, like, relatively some of the areas, although I need to add joints, but maybe perhaps with this...
Brenner Arafan. Sad thing is, it costs $4. But I guess I could look into alternative/similar extensions.
Yeah, no, definitely, like, what I would suggest is, there is a Blender forum, like, it's called, like, the Blender forum. You probably can find, like, plugins and add-ons, so that might be
Brenner
an option.
Arafan. I was thinking the other option could be to just import images as planes, but that limits how much you can animate the graph.
Yeah, it can. However, you could do shape keys. You could, like, animate certain aspects of that graph by tracing over it curves. Like, for example, like, you know, you're tracing over specific areas that you want it to do, and then you can shape key it to move in a specific way. You could, like, do it that way. That might help. Anyway, how are you guys?
Yes.
Yes?
I need to find a good
A good.
How do I draw?
Yes.
How do I draw?
How
What is
do-
draw?
But you're drawing right now. What do you mean? How do
How do
I
you draw?
It's 2:30 in the morning, and I decided to draw a thick calculator.
Wait, are you serious?
I'm back on my regular schedule, I guess. Amazon, I don't need a body wand rechargeable massager, thank you.
A
You
what?
just might.
A what?
Exactly.
A what? Hold on. What intonation did they give as a recommendation?
A body wand.
Should I ask what that is? Is that safe for me to ask? What is that?
I don't,
What is a body
it's
wand?
probably safe. If it's proper.
Like,
I don't know where I'm going.
what does that mean? Like,
Okay, never mind. SpongeBob RC Krabby Patty Car. Oh yeah. The duality of the shit that's
Fuzzy
sponsored to me at
The one
Pinterest.
Hitachi makes.
makes the
That
body
body wand.
that body wand
Fuzzy algorithm.
wand.
Asterisk wand.
The Hitachi, the ones Hitachi makes, the body
Maybe,
wand.
I don't know. I don't want to
What?
scroll all the way back up for this.
I don't know what the heck is a body wand. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up, and okay. Body wand.
thank you,
like,
Target.
Like, am I casting spells? Like what? Okay, shop the world's top-rated personal massager. Oh, it's a massager. Okay. What? Oh, wait.
Yeah, it's a massager. Okay, SpongeBob inflatable hat costume.
Brenner Arafat.
This is much better.
I remember AI was telling me earlier today to use geometry nodes to make the curve.
Oh wait, Brenner era fan. You were told you remember AI was telling you earlier to use to make the curve. That's a bit complicated because you would have to learn what geometry
Brenner
nodes
era fan.
are.
But I'm sure geometry nodes are
are
a whole another world.
Oh no!
Aperture.
Yeah, no,
The
I'm
pussy
so
shaker.
sorry. Oh no, it wasn't safe for me to look up. I am so sorry. Mango, I blame you.
Okay. I'm sorry you couldn't put together what a body wand was.
I thought it like are you casting a spell on yourself? I
don't know.
like because there's such thing as bath bombs. You're not actually Yo, wait, I just realized my window is open and there's a whole neighborhood out there and I just yelled out what the heck is a body?
You live in a neighborhood? What the fuck?
Yes.
There are people around where you live?
Yes.
I thought you lived in NASA.
I don't live.
In this alternate universe where I'm 7 years old and stupid and I think NASA is just all the way up in space somehow.
I don't live in space.
Don't question how they all get up there for work. They just go to space.
They just go to space.
They go to space.
That is I am.
They jump really, really high, like the giants in Hilda, and they just kind of float up there.
I am so sorry that I had to ask out.
Brenner Arafat. Oh, by the way,
Wait,
I sent a friend request some time ago. If it is okay with you, of course.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
Fuzzy algorithm.
Tulie.
Tulie sleeps in the space shuttle. Finis Fnotters.
I sleep in the space shuttle. Well, they don't got any food.
I don't need garter stiletto boots.
Mango, what?
This and SpongeBob SquarePants merch. What do you want from me, Amazon?
Mango, I'm scared. I am terrified.
What if I go to the function with fucking SpongeBob morph suit and platform boots? I'd get all of the people that are not good people.
I am so bad. I feel so bad. They're no, guys, you don't understand. Outside of my window is 2 houses with children there. What if they heard me? What if they heard me?
Okay.
What if they heard me?
Shut up about the pussy shaker, pussy shaker.
That's horrible. That's horrible. That's horrible.
Exactly. This is why we don't talk about it.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh, Gotta fatten up these fingers just slightly, because in the real world, I am not like I kind of have like I kind of want to like cutesify.
Fuzzy algorithm.
Yell
Yell out the window. Do any of you know what a body wand is?
No. I am not doing.
This is how you don't live in this neighborhood anymore.
Oh. Okay, not a fun fact, but here's a fun fact. Once upon a time, like
It's not a fun fact.
some years ago, like when it was Halloween here, and yes, I was still trick-or-treating in high school. Like, I don't care. I didn't care about the whole, like, oh, aren't you old, like, blah, 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 blah. Like, I really did not want to hear that noise. Like, truth be told, because... I don't know, I really hated the whole, like, oh, you're too old to insert anything kind of, like, sentiment, because it's like, you're kind of taking away the enjoyment of people to have some spark and joy in what they are able and capable of doing with the time that they have. But anyway.
You know what you're doing. Advertisements. I don't need fake fucking
Pokemon
fish
community
bait.
game. Twitch lit a wild Probopass appears Twitch lit catch it using.
You'll
Hook
never
catch.
convince me
Winners
that
revealed
this
in 90s.
this looks like a
Fuzzy
fish. This is
algorithm.
not a fish.
I'm an adult, I'd trick or treat now. When else do you get free stuff?
Trick-or-treating
Brenner
until college is completely fine.
Trick-or-treating until college is completely fine.
Okay, see, that's something that
Walmart,
I
what the fuck is wrong
recently
with you?
saw, is apparently there are people who are trick-or-treating recently. I mean, not recently, but, like, in the past couple of years, people are trick-or-treating, like, into, like, their college years. And I've noticed that, like, in the past couple of years, and I think that that's actually pretty cool. And in fact, in some cases, there was even, like, a very sweet set of, like, college kids that came to my door to trick-or-treat. And I was like, oh, are you exchange students? And they were like, yeah, how could you tell? And the way I could tell was, you know, again, when I was still trick-or-treating in high school... there were a couple of exchange students. One of them was from Italy, and the other was from Germany. And, both of them, like, trick-or-treating is exclusively an American kind of concept. It's not usually a thing done in other countries like that. So, and it's made even more
Alright,
evident.
Pokemon community game.
Celebrations alone.
Probopass escaped.
That sort of
No
thing.
one caught it. John Ass 5 rigged.
I mean, I think, like, I mean, people, like, do celebrate, like, certain other aspects around, like, Halloween, but they don't go trick-or-treating. They don't go, like, knock, 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 trick-or-treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. You know, that whole song and dance.
Brenner Arafan. The idea of setting up Halloween props and automating them is also kind of fun.
Oh, yeah, setting up Halloween stuff, like, that's pretty baller, pretty...
Yeah,
Brenner
Halloween is
Arafan.
so funny. We should talk fake
Exploring
about his
culture
weird
is
Halloween
part of
experience.
college life, I guess.
Oh, no, I think he would have, PTSD. Like, I don't think I will ever get over the fact that, like, the fact that there is a non-zero chance that if you go to, a Spirit Halloween, you might have, there is a chance that any given costume or prop will have pee on it, or in it, and that terrifies me.
The serial fit pisser is still at large. They don't know it's me.
How you doing, Ella? Ella, I hope we're not talking over you.
No, fine. I'm trying to concentrate, which is why I'm locked in.
Oh, okay.
I'm very distracted.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Hello Kitty Cross Sonic is real.
Wait.
Gotcha, like...
Wait. Hello Kitty what? Hello Kitty what?
Cross Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic Hedgehog.
Hold on.
Side chat.
Oh my gorb.
Yes.
Fucking real.
Yes. Yes. Hello Kitty. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Bro loves Hello Kitty and Sonic the Hedgehog.
Aperture.
I
Same one.
She's looking up SpongeBob Magic,
the
the gathering cards.
SpongeBob
Oh,
Magic
yeah.
gathering cards are on my to-do list. And as well with that ramen gathering card.
Guys, you don't
Oh.
understand. I love Hello Kitty so much that, okay, my mom had a
Wasabi
kimono.
_ cheetah. TFW, you buy a costume off Amazon of all
Feeling when you
places
buy
that says
costume off
used,
a-
like new,
like
and
new,
when you get it, it has the smell of pee. Never had that because I don't do Halloween. Just wanted to invoke the paranoia.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Oh, that's no. Yeah, no. Apparently, there is a non-zero chance that that will happen if you go to Spirit Halloween and you buy a Spirit Halloween costume. And the fact
Because
that
the fit pisser is that large.
you can't say that there is no
What's
such
wrong
thing.
with the fit pisser?
There's no such thing. He
The
doesn't.
vigilante. The vigilante?
The
Da Vinci Resolve.
Audio Jungle.
The DiGiorno pizza that pisses in my outfits and leaves.
That doesn't exist.
The cereal pizza pisser. Me when I'm annoyed, but I get arrested.
You get arrested? For what?
Yes, surprisingly, you can't piss in public, dude.
DH Manga. Well, gotta get going now.
Good
Good night.
See you, DH Manga. And
Good
thank you
night,
so
Duncan.
much. And I do hope everyone is doing okay. And please follow.
Unlock your wardrobe.
Awa.
_. DH Manga has subscribed for 1 month.
Remember to follow.
Oh.
And and I will plug in myself. Like, please also follow me, please.
Sure.
I'm also trying to get commissions. I have a VGen. Yeah. It is a work in progresso.
Lock your wardrobe.
Yeah. Lock your wardrobe. Hide your wardrobe, hide your kids, hide your wife.
He pissed in my fucking wife. That's right.
How would you do that? Hold on. Wait, no, don't tell me. I don't want to know any. I don't want to know anymore.
This has been a thing.
Wasabi _ cheetah. Great. Now I want coffee. Thanks to your progresso. Gonna go brew some depresso americano.
Depresso Americano. Americano.
All this piss talk is making me thirsty.
Please, it better not. Like, that is horrid. That is rank. That is, you need to...
For you.
For me? You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough.
I win.
Yes, you do. I didn't know it was a competition.
Boom shakalaka.
Boom. Boom, clap. The sound of my heart. The beat goes on and on and on and on and...
Your heart does not do this.
Yeah, I know. Because if it did do that, I think that's like called a real... Like, that's a big heart palpitation. You gotta call somebody. Boom, clap, the sound of my heart. The beat goes on and on and on.
My heart on Saturday. Everything happens on Saturday.
What happens on Saturday?
Saturday.
Well, I mean...
The day Saturday.
Well, I know that there is a Saturday, but, like, what do you do?
Sad.
Like, do you just...
Day.
I mean, it's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday.
Real.
Fun. I am Rebecca Black, and I approve this message.
I forgot who they were.
Yeah. I actually think, like, she got way too much, like, personal hate. Like, she technically didn't do anything wrong. Like, Do. I mean, because there was like this whole thing where people were hating on Rebecca Black, where it's like, oh my goodness, she made a cringe song, but not realizing that, well, technically she didn't make it. Her manager, like, made it.
It's a stone, Luigi.
She didn't make it. She didn't make it. It was someone else. Someone else did it. Someone else took it. They took their...
The serial music maker.
The serial... They make music for you and upload it on your YouTube channel.
The Mild Inconvenience Boys. Local crime family.
Local crime family.
It's like those guys from the Powerpuff Girls, like the Gangrene Gang. I forgot their name. I think it's that.
Yeah, the Gangrene Gang.
Wasabi_cheetah. Why are white people called black? This is the surname equivalent of Iceland and Greenland.
What? What is that? I don't know. I mean, because I think like...
Unrelated. Hey, J-Man.
Oh my goodness, hey J-Man! How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Doing well.
What's up? What's up?
David, my man.
Wasabi_cheetah.
We're actually...
Because Greenland has ice and Iceland has green.
I'm actually making...
How much green they got there?
I'm actually making some hands. I'm making hands. I'm making hands.
Me when I work at the glove factory.
When you're working at the glove factory?
Glove World.
That doesn't exist. That's a conspiracy made by,
It's a ploy by Big Keeny Bottom.
Big what? By, Big...
Glove World's in Bikini Bottom. It's in SpongeBob Cha-Cha.
Listen.
What's up, y'all?
Wasabi_cheetah.
Doing pretty good.
BTW. That is some nice looking hand
better.
topology.
Thank you. But yeah, how are you doing, J-Man? How you doing? We are doing the good art.
My favorite show on the LC.
The oh gosh, darn. Man. Ugh.
The Leaning Cup.
The leaning cup of pizza.
Yes, my cup of pizza I drink from.
Huh. How the pizza go?
How the pizza tables.
How the pizza has turned.
Me when my name is Pepino
Mega
Spaghetti and
Megal 4 megabyte, Megal 4 megabyte, Megal 4 megabyte.
Hello, Mega Alexio.
Well said.
Welcome. Let me do it for you. Welcome. Welcome. Hello.
Bye.
Hello. Awa, are you distracted again?
Adam died.
Are you distracted again?
Yes.
What distraction demons do I need to distract?
I don't need rubber non-slip mushroom bike handlebar grips.
Are you okay?
Target, Walmart, Amazon. Stop giving me gay shit.
But aren't
This
you...
is the only time I don't need this. I don't always do gay shit. I just like guys.
You know what? That is honestly fair.
It's like...
It's like...
It's not hurting anybody if you think that. I think. Usually. But it's the same sort of thing as like when I came out to my parents and I had the most obnoxiously colorful birthday like 2 months later.
Oh, where they're being. Oh, they're trying to go like, okay, he is like, not
Okay,
Fibonacci.
what do you gays like? Okay, picture this. I'm a parent. I'm about to be 50. What do gay people do?
Hello? How y'all doing?
Doing all right. How you doing? How you doing?
How are y'all doing?
I am doing
I am
good.
doing-
God.
We're doing good.
I think I'm doing swell.
Hi, Alexel.
Yay!
Trying to bite me? You can't bite me. Only I can bite me.
Amperature. You alright over there?
I am. The air is just spicy. I live
Amperature.
under the. I
You
live
dead?
under the
Oh,
gastric
you
swell
died?
that life gave me, called asthma. So air is spicy for me right now.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
Oh.
I'll survive.
Oh.
I'm
I'll
like those
survive.
hot
Air is
fucking
just-
aliens from Mass Effect.
I
Yeah.
get.
Pokemon community game. Twitchlet a
the
wild
Pinecone
stunky
one.
appears Twitchlet catch it using poke catch. Winners revealed in 90s.
I get sometimes not like spicy, but like sometimes I get sorry, I did brain fog fart. But yeah, no, I sometimes get like chronic bronchitis. It's really bad. Thank you, Mango. Truly.
Yeah, you just recovered, right?
Yeah, no, I recovered, but I get like so bad with like my coughs. Like at this, I don't know. I just, yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying, really, really annoying. Like, I just want to live my life. But Dad, I just want to live my life.
I just remembered that Talizora from Mass Effect existed.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be obsessed with this autistic woman again.
Nice name. That's a nice name.
Huh?
That's a nice name.
Huh? Oh, thank you. Yeah. Thank you. I'm making nice hands. Thank you.
Pokemon community game.
Thank you.
Stunky escaped. No one caught it.
Wow.
John Ass 5 rigged.
Huh?
They're making some nice names. They're making some nice names.
Thank you. I know. I'm making them for an avatar.
An avatar.
The last air.
Actors. Every.
Mama made me mesh.
Whoa,
You see, and this is why I rebranded it. People just can't help but say my name more than twice.
I mean, I like
It
it.
is a meme.
I like
Yeah,
it.
hell yeah.
I mean, sometimes I've considered like doing a different name, but the problem is that like so for context, my like name Tulie is actually my real nickname in real life.
Mhm.
And I just feel more attached to using that as my nickname, like even in online spaces. So,
Yeah, it's nice, short and simple.
yeah.
I don't remember how I got mangoed.
Is it because you're a fruit?
Yes, and also I think I just like mangoes. I think that's like a big part of me of just like I think something feels right.
I mean, so long as like you feel like it's not infringing, I guess.
Fuzzy algorithm.
I definitely
What about in outer spaces?
What about in outer spaces? What do you mean? I don't live in outer
At
space.
NASA?
I don't live in NASA. Hold on, I don't live in NASA.
yeah, at NASA in space where your parents did.
They did not live in NASA, they worked at NASA. And my dad just so happened to...
They lived in space. They were from Mars.
No, my dad was from the Soviet Union. Get it right.
And he is my favorite Martian.
No, he's Russian. Get it right.
Doing your mom. Doing your mom.
Oh, no.
Nightbot. Buy a gift for AOA https://throne.com/OWA.
Oh.
When the day...
When the day...
Thank you.
Avengers bomb. Thank you, Amazon. I had to look at the packaging to see it was a bath bomb.
Oh. Look, I
It's just
right now...
advertised as Avengers bomb. And it's just something in a packaging I can't look through.
Oh no. Oh no.
Tony Stark might made this bomb with a box of scraps.
In a cave with a box of scraps. Oh
Real.
no.
Okay. Task Manager is on my For You page.
Oh no. Oh.
They're after me.
Oh. And I hope everybody sees like how beautiful Awa Awa's like art is. Like I'm gonna like absolutely gorgeous. Like look at all those little cheeks.
Spectacular.
Just mwah, mwah. Like I don't know, something about like the warm colors on the cheeks and sort of like the like wobbling sort of effect on the outlines. It's so cute. Gives this home cooked expression and I love it. Let Awa Awa cook. Let Awa Awa cook. Awa Awa is cooking.
Every.
Awa Awa Awa.
Remember, kid.
Oh.
And any way you see our is correct, but if you really want to be correct, it is just like me. Sound alert.
Oh, Awa Awa. Do you happen to have a portfolio link? That way I can showcase your like stuff.
No.
You don't? Do you have like a VGen or anything like that?
No.
You don't? Wow. I mean, I guess you're like, are you just starting or something like that? Or like...
Look, when I started streaming, games were more fun than drawing.
Gotcha.
Freak out.
Understandable.
The games, they call me.
They call you.
I need to say a few things. This is not directed towards any of you. This is for someone very particular. Amazon, I want you to hear me very clearly. I am a gay white man, and I don't need a mom cozy warming lactation massager 2-in-1 soft breast massager for breastfeeding. I don't do this. And I don't need more bike handles for the bike I don't have. Okay. We're gonna have a bit of a problem, big corporation. I'm going to do something really nice and polite. I'm going to respectfully talk to your higher
I'm
ups.
receiving my cue to go to bed.
Go to bed. Before I get angry and I'm in the news.
Good night, Am.
Good night, Aperture. Have sweet dreams.
Thank you. Good night.
Walmart. This is not.
I'm sorry, that was actually the most hilarious thing. Hold on, I gotta remember.
This is not a fishing lure. There's never a fishing lure with the color bubble gum. You don't know.
Are you just buying stuff off of Amazon right now?
I'm just looking through Pinterest, and the sponsored shit is nothing I need. First of all, let's just say this. This does not look like a fucking fish. And you did not have to make it pink. Walmart. I hate you. I'm kind of happy you didn't hire me. Replacement blender parts for a blender I don't have. Prehistoric caveman costume bone. I can buy a plastic femur on Amazon. Shoehorn. I don't need a shoehorn. I'm gonna do a backflip into the grave. Thank you, Fun World, for giving me a blue morph suit for a size that's not for me. Unless I'm like 3 foot. There we go. Now it's actually things I want. Thank you, Pinterest, for... Okay, never mind. You know, those self-defense training videos with the guy in his dojo, and he's like 35 and unemployed, and he's got like those like punching dummies with the guy that looks really fucking angry for no reason, he's all tan. I found them. How much are you? For our audio listeners on Twitch, I'm buying people. Out of stock. What the fuck, Target? What do you mean you don't you don't have body opponent punching bags?
Nameless waffle pig.
You.
Wasabi _ cheetah. Depresso Americano Isa Bruin. Let's ego.
Yeah, let's
For
see.
our audio listeners on Twitch. Cordyceps got Tulie.
Mega Lexial. You good?
I'm doing good. It's just...
They're covered in mushrooms now.
the cordyceps have got...
Yeah, they're all garbly.
Work before got Ensign. Are you okay, Aoa?
Are you okay?
Cordyceps, I forgot to
Me
put
coming
the...
back to streamer choking on air. I'm not babysitting.
I'm not babysitting.
Walks back out.
Yeah, I'm babysitting this thing. I have to make sure they don't like hit their head on like table corners and shit. They're so short.
Mega Lexial.
I'm only 4
Fucking
foot
hell,
11.
that sounds dreadful.
4'11".
I'll be okay.
I don't buy Hobbit furniture, so we're having a problem. Not enough gay Mass Effect fan art. Tisk tisk, Pinterest.
Tisk, tisk.
But hey, the fucking body one's back. Another fucking shoehorn? You're getting every demographic that I'm not. You know that? You need to cut this shit out. Supports healthy vision. Wow, premium vision supplement. And the logo is AI generated.
Oh, no.
I'm not eating this mystery powder from a website I don't know. Thank you, Pinterest, for sponsoring me for actual drugs or like turbo cancer.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's just, you were absolutely funny. I'm
just jibber jabbering.
Wasabi_cheating. Streamer begins dying. Everyone starts to make jokes. We have reached the maximum peak of human evolution, and we are so used to just people dying.
Wait till I hear about this.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Loki forgot Ensign. You doing crazy job babysitting. They sound like they getting better. Jinx LUL.
I'll be okay.
Yeah, you're right. This isn't working. I'm gonna put them in the lawnmower.
I'm not lawn mobile.
You're really small. You could
idea.
The Deafest expansion, domain expansion, spicy air.
You could stand on a lawnmower and we're like, where's Scooter you're on?
I am okay. I am good.
Chopsticks.
Pokemon community
Simulation
game.
Finger props.
Twitchlet a wild flittle appears. Twitchlet catch it using poke catch. Winners revealed in 90s.
I don't need retainers. I don't need bicycle handles. I don't need cherry blue raspberry gummy snakes. Thank you.
Cherry blossom iced tea, cherry blossom iced
I'm gonna lose my marbles.
cherry blossom iced tea.
Cuphead.
Cuphead? Not buying it.
Yeah. Okay, this is the 5th fucking shoehorn. They're shoehorning it.
They're horning it in. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
Shoe straps. Do I need the shoehorn for it too?
If the shoe
Okay, this is
fits.
just Heinz tomato ketchup. There's nothing special. It's just ketchup.
It's just ketchup.
It's just ketchup.
It's just ketchup. Guys, is it just ketchup? Leave a like.
If it's ketchup, leave a like.
If it's
Pokemon
ketchup.
community game. Flittle escaped. No one caught it.
If
John
you
Ass
think-
5 rigged.
If you think it's just ketchup, leave a review.
Gel fingertip grips?
What would you need?
These look like Crocs.
Okay, then. Oh my goodness. Good thing I am not that guy. I refuse to expire. Oh. Ugh. Ugh. Oh. Oh.
Frameless diving mask?
How does that work?
Dive.
Dive deeper than dive. Ugh. And are we both experiencing? Oh man.
My eyes feel not good.
Oh.
They're like ever so slightly, like have a layer of film on them for no reason. I'm turning into a gecko in real time. I'm gonna get that like second layer of eyelids.
Second layer of eyelids.
Second layer eyelids.
If you have eyelids...
Artificial eye remover and inserter.
If you have
I have
lids...
both of my eyes, bro. Charge out.
If you have lids, leave a like.
If you have lids...
If you have, do you know the Muffin Man?
No.
Muffin Man.
What, Muffin Man?
Gemsy hit.
Muffin Man!
Little did they know.
Little do they know. Muffin Man.
Little do
Muffin
they
Man.
know. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! She's married to the Muffin Man. Oh, pardon me.
Oh
Pardon
my
me.
god, sugar glider.
Oh, I love sugar gliders. Oh wait, that reminds me. Like, the fact that O-Fake is gonna be commissioning sugar glider. Oh, see.
And he totally hasn't disagreed to make it his profile picture.
And okay, I think I can breathe. I can breathe.
Yep.
See, I told you, spicier is catchable. Domain expansion.
Domain expansion. See, I wonder if, like, do I have asthma, or am I just overthinking it?
I mean, you have bronchitis, so it could be a side effect.
True. But I always seem to cough that badly. Which isn't nice. I wish I didn't cough like that. Okay.
Cleveland Brown Skylander.
Skylanders, dude. Well.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you laughing about? Do you wish to
Wasabi _ cheetah.
The
I feel
class-
like a game where medical problems are medieval bosses you gotta defeat is a banger.
Hear me out. Ooh.
Bronchitis the Minotaur, Salmonella a ship sinking fish, carpal tunnel just happens to be a treacherous path you gotta take though, ketoacidosis is like an acid swamp, it's a good idea, isn't it?
That is
Like
actually
just
a really
imagine
good
it,
idea.
a Gandalf sounding dude speaking Old English.
Endometriosis.
Endometri.
Urinary tract infection. The suds from SpongeBob.
The suds from SpongeBob.
Wasabi _ cheetah. Max LOL.
The suds. Oh no. Oh. Then.
Yep.
Wasabi _ cheetah. Long ago, it was foretold of a monstrous evil demon in the seas near Atlanticus, Salmonella they spoke of, a sea beast, feral and ferocious, great in size, that no ship was match for, had taken down Captain Blackbeard's ship.
That sounds awesome. Okay, and let me see. Okay. What if I apply here? Okay. Okay, okay, what if...
Alright, looking at good examples. Not clicking on images. Prostate cancer. Why is it here twice? Google.
I don't know, man.
Ugh.
Ugh. Wow. 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 Wow.
Okay.
Okay, and...
One of these has like a 32 by 32 image, and I don't know what it is, but I only know it's the interior of something. It's too late for this shit.
Looking back to Pinterest.
I just can't even be funny anymore. At first I had to like go out of my way to make these jokes.
You don't gotta need you you don't gotta need to.
I don't gotta need.
Wasabi_cheetah. Dude, Pinterest is my crack. I can't even go to my boards without going down rabbit holes in my home feed.
Real.
It's
I did not know it was 3:30.
Oh, it is. Okay, what if I applied... Okay, what if... I apply here?
Yeah.
I'm a confession to make, guys.
Huh?
I'm a greedy and very fat person.
What?
I just sat in the corner of my room and started eating chips because it was picking up for the mic. I'm happy now. I'm full.
You're doing good.
I'm doing good. What the fuck?
Oh no!
I'm so happy now. I've eaten like half a bag of chips. I'm so happy.
Oh no, you've eaten. How could you? How could you have done this? Let me have
I'm not
fake.
gonna share.
Yeah, let me have fake outrage. Like, oh my goodness. I am so mad. Grr.
Wasabi_cheetah. The chip gremlin in the pitch black corner of the room, just making little crunchy noises.
My mic is too sensitive.
Oh, no, that's completely fair. I mean, for me, I don't want to, like, you know, have people hear me, like, munching and crunching while I eat. So that's why I never stream while I'm about to eat or something like that. Or try to, at least. Because, yeah, it's... I know everybody has a thing for ASMR and for, like, you know, funny, like, tingles with, like sounds, but I don't depending on the cultures and whatnot, and I just don't want people to hear me eat.
What kind of calculator should this be?
A math one.
Oh, fucking way. That's why you're the goat, Jigsaw.
It should actually be the ones that, okay, that every school asks you to buy, and they're like $70.
Texas Instruments.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude, that $70 one is like 100 and something over in Australia, and it fucking kills me.
That one with like the sleeve that I instinctually want to throw across the room when I like detach it from the calculator.
It makes grabs, and if you hack it right, it plays games.
You can play games on a calculator?
Or is it the Kaz calculator, right?
I don't know.
I know it's like it's usually called like the Texas like Instruments like calculator. It's the one where like it has like a cover that you slide it like from and then onto it, where it has like this weird click like it has like a very distinct plastic feel. It's kind of hard to describe without having the thing on me. I don't have it on me because
Pokemon community game.
that thing was expensive.
Twitchlit a wild Ralts appears Twitchlit catch it using poke catch. Winners revealed in 90s.
You know, calculator's not fitting the vibe. What about a pager?
Okay, and I think... Ooh, let me actually transition over into... Sorry, I was trying to do like a job application thing, but apparently the site that I'm trying to apply to is going through like maintenance, so can't really do anything.
Maintain it.
Wasabi_cheetah. Winners revealed in the 90s. Someone should tell the devs they're a couple decades late. Just saying.
Oh, wait a bit.
Just saying.
I did say this. No one reacted, but I said that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Tulie.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh my god, Tulie.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi. Hey, Mango.
Last night, I have the strangest dream.
Pokemon community game. Ralts escaped. No one caught it.
Oh, Awa.
John Ass 5 rigged.
You were asking, what's Mango's favorite color?
What?
Yeah, okay.
I'm not really sure.
Goddamn.
It's like I guess like a tangy, bright yellow orange.
One would say maybe even mango?
Schmayhaps.
Schmayhaps. Schmayhaps.
My original choice when I was like 4 was rainbow, and I think that explains everything.
I think that's actually very beautiful.
Yeah. I was so dumb and gay and indecisive. You know what? I'm giving a pager hips. Calculator's not doing it for me.
A pager? What, it's not adding up? Buttons?
I just poked the fuck out of my eyes. Ow.
Like, are you okay?
No.
Like, why did you poke your eyes?
I was like, I'm reacting to the dumb shit you said.
Oh no.
It was really cool, and I didn't think of it first, and I forgot that, like, apparently I didn't do, like, anything with my nails, so I just, like, poked right in there.
Why would
Material girl.
Material.
Because you're being a dipshit and being
Wasabi_cheetah. Okay, That is one dad joke too
too
far.
far. I followed
too soon.
I'm gonna go drink
I'm
coffee.
gonna go drink coffee in Angie.
In Angie. Oh, I have a ton of dad jokes. Hold on.
Be angry.
I have so many dad jokes.
Mega Alexiel.
Hey, wait a second. I'm the
punny one around here.
Oh.
Megal 4 megabyte.
Not anymore. I'm practically Rapunzel here.
Little VTuber idea where someone called Rapunzel. And the whole idea is being comedic genius.
They're comedic genius. They've got nothing but puns.
And also raps, because Rapunzel.
Wait, I don't. Wait,
Wasabi underscore cheetah.
Make it stop.
Make it stop. I only have enough brain cells for one task at a time.
Wait.
Do that.
Hold on. When it rains, the gains, orange with the door hinge,
Wasabi
and it's
underscore cheetah.
orange.
I am a man. I'm not good at multitasking.
Sick rhymes, dude.
I can't tell you what it really is.
There was a lemonade stand, and he said to the man at the lemonade stand,
Why is it like you're in charge?
I'm trying to do a rap,
And
but
he
I don't.
said to the man running the stand.
I was trying to do a rap, but I don't know how. I guess I'm gonna go in the corner and mellow like a cow.
I don't know what cows do.
They moo, but sometimes they boo, and you
Gemsy
hoo.
hit. Bring chips.
Bring chips. Bring chips. Bring chips to the corner. Just be a little gremlin in the corner.
Yeah.
Getting a little sleepy. Things will be okay. Things
The
will.
Yo Mama guy told me Santa wasn't real.
What? The slander. The audacity.
Brody Fox, you're fictional.
I thought he was real. I thought he was real. Ah.
Night, but so fall for Yapper has gone lurk mode.
Lurk mode. Lurk?
Dogface ZZZ.
Is the
Gemsy
Kramp-
hit. Is the Krampus real?
And how many Krampuses or Krampi can take down one gorilla? There's a wild gorilla on the loose.
It's a wild gorilla?
There's a wild gorilla on the loose. It's not a gorilla.
I heard there was a gorilla.
Is it a propane grill or propane or charcoal?
Is it a charcoal grill or a propane grill?
That's just the absolute flabbergasted looks. I'm just happy being this mellow.
Me when yellow.
Me when the day are coming and they don't stop growing, and I haven't been to the soup store. The soup store. When the day when I'm sorry, I'm like zoning out. I don't know if you guys.
It is kind of EP time. Normally you go to bed by the time I get home, and it's already past that time.
Yeah, maybe I should go sleep.
No.
But I hope that's
Remember,
okay.
chat, please go support Tulie at her GoFundMe.
Yes, please. And if not that,
Wasabi underscore cheetah.
And lo and behold,
the beast from the Middle East that rose up out of the waters against his enemies, roared and spewed fire out of its seventh mouth against the king of the south. And that beast and the dragon cast a lot, but their fate in fortune was found not.
For
their time had come, to be cast down from whence they came from.
Ooh, bars. Ooh, bars. Hold on. And lo and behold, the beast from the Middle East that rose out up from the waters against his enemies, roared and spewed fire out of its seventh mouth against the king of the south. And the beast and the dragon cast a lot, but their fate in fortune was found not. For their time had come to be cast down from whence they came from.
I can't tell you what it really is.
It's just perfect.
I can't tell you what it is. But yeah, if you guys need like commissions for 3D art assets or anything like that, I also have a VGen just in case as well. I will also share that here. Let me go into my dashboard.
Dashboard. Doobie doobie doo ba doobie doobie doo ba doobie doobie doo. Jesus, Sammy, quad.
https://vgen.co/tulie3d AOA underscore https://vgen.co/tulie3d.
But yeah, please, if you guys can, please support Awas, and if you can, also support me. I will.
Gemsy hit.
Have
a good night, Tulie.
Hope your session.
Almost here.
Hope
Give
your
me money
session
if you
the
want.
other day went well.
My therapy session? I mean, it did. Yeah. Yeah. And oh, that reminds me, actually. So there's gonna be a big thing. I will be house sitting. Like next Friday, and it'll go on
Wasabi underscore
from.
cheetah.
Oh, thou
doest not cometh upon me in ye old English, for thine destiny wilt be short-lived. For mine bardistry and rhyme will make thine talents spew fire from the incomparable enlightenment thou wouldest receive from mine bardistry.
Ooh, bars, Wasabi, yo, bars. Hold on, I am copy pasting that one. That's beautiful. That is actually beautiful. Thank you.
Thine mother be the local town's communion carriage.
Did you just do an old English? Your mom joke?
Mimi?
Oh my god. Wow, what a clown.
Wasabi underscore cheetah. Thine armor was forged by a feeble-fingered peasant woman.
Thine
mother.
Thine armor. Ooh. Bars.
Me when I turn into an owl.
Hoot.
A mean crooked hex has been put on you. You okay?
Hoot. Yeah. But yeah. I am going to sleep. But also, I think I will try to stream. I think I'll try to stream like around 3 p.m. My time. Like Eastern Standard Time. Maybe that might be a good idea. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
That might be something I want to try to do. But yeah. That way I can catch peeps around my area, and things will be okay. Things will be okay.
Me when the little marshmallow candies are an invasive species.
Anyway, I will also
I
raid
capture
into.
the peeps in my area.
I will raid into Awa's stream. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
nice, you better say it
Oh.
twice. I like them.
Awa.
Awa, awa.
Wasabi _ cheetah.
Doth the ye
Doth ye spareth thine family tree with such foul genes? Or doth ye liveth to be an example of what no one dareth not mate with?
Oh! Did you just like do an ugly? Ooh, did an ugly joke? Yo. Oh.
Pineapple pen.
Pineapple pen.
Pineapple pen.
But yeah.
I think I peaked for tonight.
Wasabi _ cheetah. XD.
You peaked for tonight? But yeah.
Calling someone's mother the communion carriage has been my like peak moment today.
Actually, yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Pokemon community game.
You did that.
Twitchlet a
and you
wild
didn't
quagsire
hesitate.
appears. Twitchlet catch it using poke catch. Winners revealed in 90s.
But yeah, guys, I hope everything will be okay. And if at all possible, like I really do. If you guys need like any commissions, I offer 2D ref sheets for like models, but I also offer 3D character like art commissions as well, in the form of both VTubers and VR chat usability with AR kit support in order to be exported, like in both cases of like for FBX export into game engines, and also for VRM support for applications like VC Face for 3D implementation. So hopefully things will be okay. Yeah, I am open to commissions. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm really broke, but you could totally like draw a duck and a swan and a goose separately sometime.
What? Do you want to be a goose or a duck or a swan?
For some added context, they don't know what the fuck those animals are.
Pokemon community game.
No,
You don't even
Quagsire
remember
escape.
the situation.
No one caught it.
No.
John asked
should.
vibe rigged.
No, I know the okay. First of all,
You and I lie.
Look, I don't know what a duck
I'm
like
looking.
how ducks or geese look like until someone points them out. Like they look so similar, and then people are like, "What do you
What about a
mean?"
mallard?
Like, what the? There's a third option. What? What is
Yeah.
a mallard?
It's still a duck.
Oh. Is it a subspecies of duck
Oh
or
my
just
God.
duck?
It's a duck.
It's just...
The bird.
Jimsy hit.
The bird.
The Daffy.
Look,
You're Dafty.
No, because what happened was I didn't know if geese or ducks quack or honk. And my boyfriend turned to me and he was like, "Excuse me?" Like I turned to like some geese and went like, "Oh look, some ducks," and he was like, "What?" and
So what do you know so far?
That geese are the ones that honk, and ducks are the ones that go quack.
Yes.
And also, geese have slightly longer necks, and ducks are a bit more stocky.
Well.
And also, ducks are the ones that go quack.
Right.
So yeah, it's just I finally
Jimsy hit.
the geese
And geese are sometimes used as
guard
guard dogs.
As guard dogs. No.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. Dun. Oh no.
Yeah, they tried to use them as
Oops.
prison guards.
I did it again.
Oops, I did it again.
Glass table shattering. Me being a silly little goose and putting all of the tin foil in the house in the microwave. You can do that. You shouldn't do it, but you can do that.
No!
Lesson of the day. People that tell you to do things that you can't do, you completely can. You just shouldn't do them. You're always able to do what you want, even if you're fucking stupid.
Smiley face.
Don't be be yourself and blow up your microwave.
No, don't do that. Also, it was an accident, okay? We got a new microwave. It was an accident, okay? I didn't know that the fork broke. It was just a potato.
The fork broke.
Yeah, it broke into... A part of it broke into a potato that was baking in the microwave.
Yeah.
And the
Y'all got those tungsten taters over there? How did it break?
Apparently, the fork was just badly used over time.
Strawberry 1 and 1 rum.
I put a metal bowl in
I put a metal bowl in my microwave once.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I am so sorry.
So how'd it go?
How'd it go? Oh no.
Twitch, I'm not endorsing this.
Yeah, don't.
No.
Oh, Awa. No. What time do you usually are you streaming tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow.
Strawberry 1 and 1 rum. My apartment kind of went boom.
I'm pretty sure you were trying to ask what time.
Yes.
I don't know. Whenever I whimsically feel like it.
Okay, gotcha. Just wanted to make sure, and I hope this is like a nice collab so far. I guess. I mean, I don't know if this is like an official collab, but just kind of just chilling, being goofs.
Yeah, this is like a casual, goofy collab. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
You know the
I enjoyed
vibe.
my time here.
Okay, yay! Just want to make sure I'm doing right by you. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. And I am going to go ahead and raid into Awa because it is sleepy time.
It is sleepy time?
Yeah, it is sleepy time for me. Sleep. The sleep that never sleeps. The big sleep. I mean, not the big sleep. Hold on. Let me. Everything's good. Everything's good.
The moderate sleep, hopefully.
The moderate sleep, yes. Yeah. Small.
My favorite book. Hey.
Nightbot.